What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Affordable Key Comics on your boy Rob, and thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had a great week. We got a lot to get to. Not too many of the keys. I was getting ready for a stack show because I got some stuff I want to show you. I got some stuff that I want to unpack when it comes to Hot Wheels, but I got my new comic books. I want to show you those two, and then I got the ones that I've read, and then I do have a key. Actually, there's two. One I can show you, but there's one on the wall that I can't take down because it'll be a disaster, as you could tell back there. All right, so man, it's getting cloudy, so hopefully we won't have any weather issues over here. Not like a few weeks ago. If you guys haven't seen that, we'll go back and watch it. It was crazy. But let's see. Let me see. All right. Shout out to our channel members and our channel sponsors. So I got their information below. You could go check them out. Get yourself some free coffee. Not some free coffee, but you get a discount at Comics on Coffee, and you get use promo code ROD 9.8. You get yourself a nice little discount. All right. And let's see here. So the books that I was able to read recently, I was able to sit down and read Assorted Crisis Events. This is wild, man. Woo! That one is. I saw someone post it on TikTok, and they started reading it, and it's like, yeah, he had to put it down. It's a tough read. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men. I'm still on it. I've been enjoying it. Now this is another action-packed book. Not too many people talking about it, but I enjoyed it. And let's see here. Ultimate Wolverine continues to be great. I don't know if you guys are still reading Ultimate Wolverine. This one was pretty cool, man. I sat down and really enjoyed this one a lot. Now, I don't know, when I was looking at this cover, it reminded me of Kill Bill. I don't know if you guys, well, most of you guys probably seen Kill Bill, but that's just a badass cover. Great read. And I'm not here to give you reviews and all that. And Justice League Unlimited, shit about to hit the fan, guys. Woo! It's about to hit the fan. Godzilla and Thor. This was talk about a battle of the gods. Thor and Godzilla, this was wild. That is a fun read. But my favorite read. What's going on, Phil? How you doing? How are you doing? Welcome to the show. I sat down this morning and finally read Transformers. Man, there's almost a tear almost came out my eye. I'm not going to tell you. Flash by Night, TJ. I know you're reading Transformers. Man, this is freaking good, guys. This it's about to go down the next issue. Is Optimus gonna? I'm not gonna ruin it, man. But there's a part where, oh man, I'm not gonna ruin it. Just Transformers is good. I've never cried for a comic book or a cartoon until the Transformers movie came out back in the 80s when Optimus died. So I'm just giving you right there. We all cried watching that movie as kids, and there was a couple parts on Transformers issue 22 that, woo-wee, man, it's good, guys. It's good. So those are the ones that I was able to read recently. I gotta file the books, and let's see here. Now let's take a look at the books I picked up this week. So let's see the new comics, and I should drop the link. Let's see if you guys want to jump on. I don't know what's everyone doing today. I know John's on vacation, so I was looking for the morning show, but he was on vacation or still on vacation. All right. So we got new comics, guys. Once I thought I was caught up with my reading, and here we go. So let me put my little case to the side. Let's see here. Let's start off with there ain't no particular order. So let's see what we got going. Ooh, man, these things are those are wrong glasses. Let me get a better pair here. That's a little better. All right, so I picked up this Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon Nemesis. Gail Simone. I'm familiar with her. So I said I'll give it a shot. So that is the first book I picked up this week. It's a stack, guys. We got a stack. Who else we got in the chat? We've got Gamma in the house. What's going on, Gamma? How you doing? Welcome. And the shirt, The Edge. Shout outs to Marvin Wynn over on his channel. Go check him out on IG under The Edge comic. Just go check out Marvin Wynn, all right? And support my man. Telling the guy could do it all right? So let's jump to book number 2 here. G.I. Joe issue 9, Joshua Williamson. I'm looking forward to catch up on some G.I. Joe. We got issue 3, Blood and Thunder. We got that one. And we got Flash, Absolute Flash issue 5. I saw someone, I've been on TikTok recently, a lot lately, but they said they're not really digging the artwork. Just want to take just a nice 2-page spread, but I don't know. I questioned his outfit, Flash new outfit, a few weeks ago. A couple of people comment, and I understand their point of view when it comes to Flash. But I don't know. I mean, the art is not too bad. I mean, that 2-page spread was pretty dope. But I don't know if you guys are reading Absolute Flash. I don't know. What do you think about the art? But so this is issue 5. All right, let's see. Hope you guys had a great week, man. What's up, Air Spy? He's at 5 minutes. All right, I'll drop the link. Yeah, guys could jump on if y'all want. We just last week we did about 6 hours. Air Spider jumped in. I don't know. We're gonna just hang out. We had to take an intermission last week. We went on for quite a bit, about 6 hours, right before Simple Simon, not Simple Simon, our homie that does the Outback show from across the pond at 7 Eastern. So let's see here. Another book. We picked up the world to time. Time. Issue 2. I got issue 1. I got to go back and read it just to refresh the memory. So that's another one. Air Spider. Yeah, he was there for a long. We were here kicking it last week. We talked about books, and it just went on. Death the Silver Surfer. I've seen the issue 1 is I think on second print now. I think that's dropping next week. Absolute Flash is absolute money. Yeah, what do you think about the artwork? I questioned the outfit when I first seen it. I don't know. So I got here. This ends tonight. Greg Duggan and Jay Lee. I'll give this one a shot. And we got Archie meets Jay Silent Bob. And the season's issue number 5. I missed out on issue 4. So I'm going to have to find a way to sit down and read that one. Nightwing issue 128. And this is strictly a cover buy. I'm not really a cover buy. You guys know that. But I do like the Mark Spears covers, so I had to get this one. I thought this one was pretty neat. I think it'll go cool. So a couple of the Aquaman action figures I have. And I think that is all the books from New Comic Book Day. Let's see. Oh man, he said, "I'm charging my tablet to 100 while I eat. I'm on at least four hours." Yeah, man, it's all right. No, absolute ass. You don't like it? What? I thought it's good, man. Hey, but hey, to each his own, man. That's what it's all about, you know. We read what we like. If it's hot garbage, hot doo doo water, then we call it what it is. All right. So the key book for you guys out there, I knew I had something right. So there was I got Voltron issue 1. You can't see it, but it's on the wall. Again, I didn't want to take it down, but that's a good book, I think. I think I guess movie's gonna be coming out, so mine's I paid for that one $10, but you could probably find that at a you know under $10. So that is a good book to have. Voltron issue 1. That's a good cheap comic to have in your collection. And here's what I want to show you. So we had to go with. I knew I had this one. This is a good one to have. Cheap. I paid 10 for mine. All right. I usually don't pay more than 10, unless I really have to, especially if it's Daredevil. But RoboCop issue 1. Now I think I saw somewhere that maybe doing other remakes, but I was watching a movie the other day and I was like, RoboCop. So went with RoboCop, and then come to find out, I forgot that I had the first six issues. So these are all you can find all of these probably in the dollar bins maybe. So that's issue 2. We got issue 3, and we got issue 4. That's a nice cover. I don't know why, but it gives me this Doctor Doom vibe in the background. There's the cover with Doctor Doom, and I think Cat, and Doctor Doom was just gigantic in the background. Just gives me that vibe. Oh man, this is a cool cop. I mean, cool cop. He is a cop, but that's a cool cover. It gives me that Daredevil, Dirty Harry cover vibe. He's holding the gun. Yeah, he's holding the Magnum gun. It gives me that vibe. That's a cool cover. And this is issue 6. So I'll be honest, I read issue 1, but I haven't read the next 5 issues. I'm gonna have to sit down and read these among the other ones I gotta read. Let's see, Marvin. I just gave you a shout out, bro. Hulk is really good. Thaddeus Ross, Machine Man, and Deathlock is trying to escape Doom and his Doombots. Those robots are nice, cool pickups. Yeah, man. I got lucky. Once I saw issue 1, I was like, yeah, I could probably I might as well pick up the other one. So that's a nice little run. New bag, but actually they were already in bags and boards, so I didn't. They better be in bags and boards. I did not replace them. All right, but thanks for the shirt, Marvin Wynn. I'm worried around the house. I just haven't had. I keep forgetting to put it on to do a show here. All right, what else? So we went through the new books, and I show you the ones that I read that I'm finally caught up with some reading, and I want to show you. You probably wondering what's spinning. If you are, that is my Deadpool issue 1, double signatures. That has Ed McGuinness. And it has the editor written on the corner. I forget who's because I got this one off my friend. Long story, and when I got the Deadpool, it was already signed by the editor. So when I met McGuinness a couple of years back, he signed my book. Great guy. I gotta make a short video on that video clip when he was signing my book. Let's see. Okay, so. Stay on track. Thank you, Marvin. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And let me see. Now, I know you guys are probably going to run away. Now, I know there's this Hot Wheel that's been going around. Everyone's been trying to find it, right? I know Agoo and my man Vinny. On TikTok, this thing is like hot, right? And there's you got to go to 7-Eleven to get it. Now, there's two 7-Elevens not too far from me, and I went to both of them, and nothing. All right, so I'm like, damn it, why can't I find it? Right. So we went out to those stores and went a little ways out our ways, and I found a 7-Eleven, and I went in, walked around the store, but didn't see anything. So then, as I was about to walk out, I mean, literally at the door, I just turned my head to the left and I saw the display case. And these are the ones that are like a hot thing right now. So you talk about a hot comic book, this is like the hot thing to get. So no, what's Gamma? Thank you so much for the love. Let me put a little clip for you here, sir. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much for being my friends.
All right, there you go. Thank you. So I will leave that there. And I know I had to pick up some extra ones because I have to open one and keep one for my personal wall display here. Once I gotta show you that. I gotta show you the room. I've been fixing it up. I got some. I covered the bottom down here. Got some black a black sheet. And so it's coming along. But anyway, so I picked up 7 of these Toyota Supras. So here is. So that is I already got some to the side that I have to mail out. So I got to mail out 2. One for my brother, 2 for me, and then I have, I guess, 3 other ones. And I don't know, man. I'm not a seller, but I mean, people are selling these things like hotcakes, man. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So yeah, so the comic book game is easy. It was easy to get into, but the Hot Wheel game, this is rough, man. This is something that what people do just to get the cases, and how it blows my mind. You know, no wonder you go to the store, you can't find certain stuff because you got Joe Blow or, you know, whoever to have their connections with the stores. And I've seen people waiting as the shipping companies come to the loading deck, and like Dollar Tree or Family Dollar, they're just waiting, the scalpers, you know, and opening the case, not even in the store, outside. So anyways, but I do got some of that I want to show off. And then I think there's 2 that I want to open. There was one, let me see if I can get it. I don't think I can get that. I'm not gonna reach for it. But there was one that was a tribute to the Breaking Bad, the car that the kid had. And if you looked on the Hot Wheel in the back of the back seat, behind the window, the glass, I can't remember what's that part called. Anyway, there you can see Mr. White's hat, and you can see a pair of shades on it. So I got to put a picture of it, but it's a pretty cool Hot Wheel. So, but anyways, let's see. Hot Wheels is almost as bad as trading cards, man. Yeah, this is tough. All right, so I don't know if you guys remember this as kids. So I have picked this one up. All right, and that's a hot one to get, you know. I picked up this one. All right. And I have another one, so I just wanted to open this one real quick. And let's see here. All right, got that out the way. Let me put her down here. And we got a nice Ford Mustang. I haven't do a live for the Hot Rod Garage. I've been posting, you know, the videos and stuff like that, but I don't have time to really sit down and show you guys. So we got that one. What is that one? That's a custom Kia. Yeah, so when I was talking about Mr. White, is right over here. If you look in the glass through the window, you can see his hat and you can see his shades. It's pretty neat. So I got that one out the way, and that was because Agu and ICT Vinny hooked me up, always putting me down with the info. All right, so I got here. We have another Ford Mustang. This is a nice one. We got that one. All right, and we got a Lotus Cortina. I'm getting lucky trying to find the 2025s, but I still can't find, all the treasures and the super treasures like Agu did. All right, I have a few more. All right, I'll show you. I get another Batmobile. I had to get that, and I got. I had to go to the living room and get it. I've been getting the transport. My wife bought me a transport, but I found one yesterday. It was a DC one. It is pretty neat that I think you guys will like. All right, I have here. This is a nice one. 69 Dodge Corvette Super B. I don't think I have another one of these. I wish I did, because I want to open this one. All right, so we got that. I've been picking them up, guys. I just haven't had the time to show you. So we got a McLaren Speedtail. We got that. All right. We got a King Kuda. And we have another Dodge Viper to the collection, 2013. I don't know what's going on, but dude, I caught a bug this week. I've been sick, and finally I feel a lot better, man. So I don't know if you guys, be careful. There's a bug going out there. People getting sick. What are you chasing? What are you chasing from Hot Wheels? I don't know. See, that's a question that Agu and Vinny were telling me, man. I don't really have specific, like, if it's really, really cool. Like, all right, I like my Mustangs, Corvettes, my Shelbys, and Escorts and Datsuns. More the older stuff. I'm out there chasing anything if I get lucky. Like the 7-Eleven, I was really, really wanted this one. I just got lucky. I mean, it wasn't too far from our house, so. But yeah, I'm not, me. I'm not selling anything, or I could if I wanted to, but I don't care. I just want one for myself and one to open, and yeah. But I gotta stay in my lane, I gotta make some room. That's why I've been opening a lot of things up. So, all right. So actually, I got two more I can show you. Actually, this one I want to open. I've been digging the Vans lately, so this is a nice one. I had to get that one. I mean, I got a few treasures. Marvin, I got them in my drawer, but I probably got I got most of mine. I have to say a good rhythm. He hooked me up with a whole bunch, and I got a whole crap load of stuff I got to mail out to the community. I just got stuff that I've been promising to mail out, and I got my printer out. I gotta get some more ink now. So step 2 is I have ink, but I think it's very low. And this is a Renault Sport. Renault. I'm always butchering words. And I have this one. So let's see. And all right, put this to the side. Now I gotta go put my cases, put them in the cases. We got all those out the way. Now we're just moving along. Tonight's a boxing fight, right? Is it Pacquiao fight? I've been hearing something about Pacquiao fighting. I think that's one of my neighbors. I see a bunch of cheers pooling up, so I must want to have some fights tonight. I'm talking about the boxing fight. I'm saying my neighbor's gonna have a fight. I got those neighbors are cool. Let me. I want to go get my other DC one. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. I thought I left it. All right. So this is the one that I found this one at the Dollar Tree. So there was nothing there, but I saw that this was a nice DC one. Had to get this one. So I'm gonna save this one for later. I'm gonna save it for later because my wife wants to make a video because she has one that she wants to open. So look at me, I gotta think about her before opening stuff, you know. And let me see. Let me have it. All right. So how about we take a look at next week's new comics? I got it here. I'm going to be using the League of Comics Geeks.com. Apparently, Preview World was the one that I was using for my LCS, but they crossed over and they're trying this one out. So we'll take a look at it. So we'll take a look at next week's new comics. All right, and thanks again to for the super chat. Appreciate that. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look. New comics. All right. So we got Batman issue 161. Actually, I am getting that one. Nice. I'm on pool list already. I know Absolute Wonder Woman. Nothing but great things. Hey, whoa. Killer Beast. I heard nothing but great things about Wonder Woman. But, oh man. I can't get it. Let's see here. Uncanny X-Men. Yes. I'm still on that. Green Arrow. Wolverine. Sabretooth. Moon Knight. Geiger, Storm issue 10. I forgot about Storm, but I'm still reading it. Geiger, yes. Man, I missed out on issue 2 on Exquisite Corpses. Dude, man, I ordered issue 3, and I ordered issue 2 because issue 1 was fantastic. After reading issue 1, it gave me that what's that movie called? The Purge. It gave me that vibe, man. That was such a great read. Now I gotta wait for issue 2 and 3, or issue 2 before I read 3. Iron Man issue 10, Department of Truth, Psylocke, Phoenix issue 13. Let's see, West Coast Avengers, Mr. Terrific. Oh man, I saw Superman, guys. Nice to see that Mr. Terrific is getting some talk. You know, the character that no one really talks about. You really don't. But man, they nailed it. They nailed it with Mr. Terrific. You know, Emma Frost, White Queen, Ice Cream Man, DC versus Vampires, Feral issue 15, Space Ghost Annual. Let's see what else. Thundercats, another affordable key comic, guys. I have that one. I misplaced it because I was looking under my T's, and I misplaced Thundercats. So that's another key book that you could find under $10. I think I paid mine. I paid 10 for mine, but you could find that one. Let's see here. All right, I've been reading Moon Knight for a while. It's been good. Something's supposed to happen in issue 9, but I haven't read it yet. I know Flash by Night is he's a Moon Knight fan. What else we got here? Rockefellers, the season's issue 6, so I have that. Runaways issue 2. Minor Akarna. Gwenpool. I don't know. I'm not a fan of Gwenpool. I don't know. I don't know. Just not drawn to it. Fantasyland, Star Wars, Terminator. I don't have. I'm going to have to get that trade, or yeah, I want to read that. Gotham Sirens, City Sirens, Turtles. Let's see here. Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Man, remember that cartoon? This one I'm actually excited for. The Curse of Shirley Johnson, issue 2. Yeah, issue 1 was good. Looking forward to reading issue 2. Silverhawks. I wanted to get issue 1 and fell off. And let's see here. Sleep issue 3. That homeboy, I don't know, man. He goes to sleep. Something happens. There's monsters. It's a good read. I don't know how many issues it is. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's an ongoing. I'm thinking miniseries. Bloodletter Usagi. Red Sonja. Let's see. Biker Mice. Mars. Vampirilla. Thundercats and Power Girls. Well, don't DC do the same thing? I know they do. I got a Batman and Elmer Fudd one. Actually, I got a couple other ones, but that one was my favorite. That one a few years ago. That was good. Bronze Faces, Dark Honor, issue 3. Dark Honor. That's cool. I'm reading that one. Bad guy. The villain in there, he is no joke, man. Let's see here. It goes to Mark Spears. That's a cover by right there, man. Man, that's a nice cover. Let's see here. That is a nice cover. I had my computer and fixed my. Well, they said they fixed my internet, so let's see what happens as we go forward for the show. Let's see here. We just these already. What the heck? All right. Godzilla issue 1, IDW. I might get that one. That may be on my list. How did I miss that one? All right, what else we got? Sleep. Yeah, we just talked about Sleep. Vampy. Batman. Man, that's a nice cover, though. What else? Never Wars. Robot Todd. Ordeal. Planet Death. Bad Idea Comics. I could use a short week. I'll be completely honest with you. Man, Absolute Batman issue 1, San Diego Comic Con, J. Lee Virgin. Whew, that is beautiful. If any of you guys want to jump in, I'll drop the link. Let's see here. What's DC? What's this one? DCKO San Diego, man. Connecting covers. San Diego. Man, that's a nice. Let's see what else we got. There it is. Death of Silver Surfer issue 1, second printing. All right. Second printing. Giant size. Dark Phoenix. Whoa, man, look at that one. Batman issue 161 is nice. What's up, Air Spider in the house? What up, bro?
Dropping stuff. Looking for it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Had to find my marker before I lose it because it'll be gone forever in between all these boxes. Trying to find out which bags and boards I have
Sir.
open. I think it's these. Yeah, it's these. So I got my new
The
comic.
joy of bagging and boarding.
Yeah, well, I don't got many. I only got 6, so it's not like. But you know how that goes. 6 turns into 12, turns into 24, and they just keep growing like
What's
gremlins.
going on, Kevin? How you doing?
All Kev's anything? Which one?
We can show you books in a few. We'll just take a look here.
Hold on. What I got? Where is my stuff?
G.I. Joe. I don't know. This looks like a short week.
I think I got ASM coming this week.
Is Pacquiao fighting tonight?
I don't know. I really don't. He still fights? I would think he was retired.
I think he is. I saw somewhere that he was supposed to fight. That looks like it. I don't think there's anything else.
I haven't paid attention to boxing in a long time, so I wouldn't really know, to be honest.
I watch from time to time. I mean, there's really nothing to watch sometimes on Fridays. I just put, some of the other boxing promotions.
Yeah. Having the 9-year-old, it's like if I get to watch the Lakers game, I'm happy. It's like, ooh, but she'll watch that, so that's cool.
Yes, sir. What's up, Kev? How you doing, Kev?
Got that Death of Circle.
How's everything over your neck of the woods, Kev? All right.
I know Kev has every book
sharing
I have.
This. All right. And yeah, he's got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I know my son.
I read New Avengers issue 1, pretty good start. Where y'all guys at now? I read issue 1 of New Avengers. I got to go back and read it though.
I don't know if it's on.
I hope everyone is well today.
Once it's on the app, I'll read it.
I hope you're doing well, Kev, over there, man. Hope things are not too crazy out there.
Hollywood Kev.
Hollywood Kev. Kev, you want to jump in? I'll drop the link. Actually, I'll drop it anyway.
Got the Carnage A cover.
Oh, shit.
Like I said, not a lot. Only got 6 books, but
nothing wrong with the short week.
Oh yeah, it makes it easy on me. No incentives. Just a couple variants, mostly A covers. Next week they'll catch me. They'll get me with Venom and Spider-Man in the same week. 1 in 50s.
Nah, I gotta try to keep it light this week. Kev said, I'm going to meet Derek Hosted. He wrote John Wick. He's signing at 3 places for his book, Planet Death. Planet Death. I think I just seen that. Yeah, I just seen it. Yeah. Let me take a look here.
Kev's always 5 feet from like the latest writer who just started getting hot. He's right behind him with a marker. Like, sign this.
He probably has like all the covers. How many books you got, Kev? Oh, got Gamma jumping in. What's up, Gamma? How you doing, sir? He probably has like all the covers. How many books you got, Kev? Oh, got Gamma jumping in. What's up, Gamma? How you doing, sir? You got Echo. Get Gamma. How many books you got, Kev? Oh, got Gamma jumping in. What's up, Gamma? All right, I'm muted. How many books you got, Kev? We got echo in the background.
It's like the infinite echo.
He'll fix it. Let's see here.
This one's a little messed up, but
Uh-oh.
it is what it is. It's in the back. What can you do?
Yeah, my Godzilla versus Thor that they were damaged.
Just a little bit of a little in the back of the back cover.
What's up, Gamma? We can hear you, bro.
I had to turn my TV down. I'm sorry, man.
It's all good.
There you go, bro.
What you up to today, man?
Well, I just got done. I actually had to go up north over to Melbourne and go pick up some books from a local customer. And I come back home. My wife went out to do her eyelashes. So I'm sitting down and reading me some of this.
Oh, giant size Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, it started out pretty good, man. Kamala Khan came out of nowhere and put the Phoenix in a headlock.
Oh shit.
I don't think that's gonna go over so well, but I'm gonna read the rest later.
I don't buy it.
I don't buy it either. You know what? I don't care about spoilers. Here it is right here.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's alternate universe. I don't believe it.
Here, put that up again. Let me see.
There it is.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She probably next page she'll be brushing it off her shoulders, man.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah,
This
Kev
came
found
out
it
this
funny.
week. Did you get this?
Oh, I haven't got that one.
Godzilla, the Marvel.
I got the Thor one.
With the wraparound.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
I don't got that one.
I'm gonna wait for the app like usual. I'm terrible. It's going right in a bag and board in a box, and I'll never see it again. But I'll
Hey,
read it
nothing wrong with that.
I buy certain stuff. Some stuff is because I'm like, yeah, I like this artist, or I like, this writer, whatever.
You know what's funny is I got so many comics in my closet I got to go through. I was telling my wife this morning, I said, I got to do something about that, man.
About all the comics. They're not skeletons, they're comics in my closet.
Exactly.
Dude, she hit me last week. I told you were the witness to it. I hit you up, bro. And I was like, uh-oh, what do I do? And it was like, my studio fell apart, Rod. Like last week, it was wicked hot. Yeah, it's like 90 degrees. And there's like, it's all the same foam. Like, Kev knows what I'm talking about. Like, if he's still in the chat, he knows Sonex, Oralex, like all those brands. So, like, if you've ever seen like WWE when they're doing an interview in the back, and like they'll have like a panel of foam on the wall, it's exactly that. It's the same stuff. So I have like two panels, like side, like diagonal, so they make a big diamond on the wall.
Okay.
Oh, they've been there for 15 years, 20 years now, like something like that. It got wicked hot last week, and all of a sudden my wife hits me up and she's like, you better come upstairs. And I'm like, what happened? And like I told Gamma, I got boxes like this. Like I was telling you guys last week, not everything's behind me. There's stuff above me. So it's like I got boxes up there, and not everything up there is bagged and boarded. Like my Superman books are not all bagged and boarded. I have miscellaneous Marvel books, a lot of indie stuff. And all of a sudden, these stupid pads just disintegrate and fall off the wall onto my unbagged books. So there's powder, like orange. It looks like orange all over.
I thought he was trying to tell me he was doing drugs, but
yeah, nah, dude, it was bad. Yo, so it's bad enough that I'm hitting him like, bro, what the hell do I do?
Dude,
I still have the stuff right here. I haven't even gotten to use it, right? So I went out and bought everything. I come back and I'm like, yo, it is dark up there and it's 90 degrees. I'm not going up there because I'm just gonna have ink all over my hands. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be wiping. Well, actually, with the gloves, I'd probably be safe, but I'd still be sweating. So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'll do it in the morning. I
Yeah.
get up. She sends me she hits me with the video chat like this, and she's just like going around the room, and I'm looking like, where's all the dust? And she's like, well, I got most of it with the vacuum, and I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here. So I ran upstairs and I look, and I'm like, yo, it doesn't even look like it happened. I'm like, so now she's been on me because, bro,
Yeah.
she went out and bought
Good job.
lots of bags and boards. Like this ain't
Good
the only
job.
bag. This is just what I could feel, or I feel I could carry.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she got me a pile of these, and she's been looking at me like, yo, are you gonna rebag and board all those books? And I'm like, you kind of cleaned them already. I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't know if I feel like doing all that right now. And I'm like, it's just another process where, dude, I just did 6 books and I'm done. I'm like, I'm good. I can do this next week. Like upstairs, that's like another 1,000 books. I don't want to do that. She's like, get up there and do it. And I can't really say nothing because she cleaned the shit out of it. And I'm like, I thought they were gone, bro. I was like, oh, these books are
Yeah.
going in the trash. I went
Just
up there
go
and
up
looked,
there and do it.
they're clean. She cleaned it. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, she knocked it out the park. I can't do any better than she did.
Don't
That's the
you better
crazy
keep
thing.
her. You better keep her.
Oh, we're married, bro. We've been together 25 years. We got a 9-year-old, or 10-year-old next month.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere.
Dude, I talk to me and Air Spider talk offline. We talk in the chats a lot, man. He has me in freaking stitches.
Rob's the same. Yeah, Rob's the same. Me and Rob been talking for years.
Yeah. we talk all the time.
I love it. I love it.
Yo, I got hit up last night, man. My girlfriend Chad was mad. Chad was not feeling you, Rod.
What happened?
Like, listen, why are you cheating on me with Rod? And I was like, listen, I'm sorry, baby. No, he just was like, yo, man, what the fuck? And he's like, you're on Rod. You're over here. You're over here. What am I, garbage? And I'm like,
You should be
bro,
jealous, Rod.
It
You
works
should be
out
jealous.
that way.
I told Nine to jump on all the time, you know?
No, not that Chad. Big Chad.
Fish Cat.
Yeah, Fish Cat.
Oh, that's
Big,
all homie, man.
Yacht shoe. I call him yacht. He's got the boat shoes, but they're yachts. Like he got like a size 16 and shit.
He's at a con. He's a tall mofo, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm like. That's my boy. But he was like hitting me last night out of nowhere. He was like, we were just talking about random. We were probably talking about sneakers, and he just like looked left, looked right, and was like, "Yo, what were you doing on Rod's stream last week? Mad long." And I was like, "Oh shit, he got to be talking about me." It's like sometimes it's easier to hang out in the chat than it is to get on the live, though.
Yeah, because I saw that he was live, but I missed it, and then I was like, he was only live for a little bit, not even an hour.
Yeah, it was a little bit last night. Yeah, but I could make it to the chat, but it's like I said, if my kid's doing something, if my wife's doing something, it's kind of hard to be like, all right, turn everything down. I need complete silence while I hang out with my comic friends.
That's it, man.
Even today, I almost forgot one book. That would have sucked. Today I gotta go to the damn sneaker store at 4:00, so that's like, hopefully that goes well. I'm surprised they're even letting me have the sneakers.
My wife's pretty understanding about my comic books and stuff like that. Other than, I collect other stuff too. Like I have a Laserdisc player, so I collect Laserdiscs.
Oh shit!
Star Wars figures.
Stuff that isn't just comics, and you're actually a collector. It gets to be.
I am.
Man. Yeah.
I am. That the comics is pretty much usually the only thing that I show. Everything else is just kept in my pocket.
Bro, I got that. It's like in the bloodstream. I don't know if it's like genetic. You know what I mean? Like you have a grandfather or some shit that used to collect something back in the 30s or something we don't know about. And it's like, dude, I started with comics, cards, toys, turned into fucking sneakers, clothes, rod nose, hats, like anything under the sun. If you could be like fanatic, collect that shit, I'll fall into it. Like if I like it.
I respect that, man. I think it's I don't know. I think I know all of us are pretty close in age,
Yeah,
I'm
relatively.
47, and
I'm
I
2 years
think
younger than you. Not well, a year and a half.
I okay, still same generation. I think
Yeah,
that our generation understands that there was a lot of stuff that was a first,
Yeah.
you know, and you can't duplicate it. You know, often imitated, never duplicated. Captain Lou Albano used to say that back in the day,
Oh, wow.
and it's so true with the stuff that came first with us.
Yeah.
Um, and we put our, you know, our hearts are still there, and we just bring it with us, and we collect all that stuff from that generation: comic books, cards, you know,
you're
toys,
not
toys.
lying.
Golly, man, so many toys. You could go broke in this hobby.
Yeah,
Yep.
toys I had to slow down. Once they got into the $30 for a basic figure, I'm like, okay, I can't do that. Like
No.
that's kind of crazy.
And
And it's
I even
literally a
like it.
basic
They're plastic,
figure.
and it's like,
The deluxe figures like $60 now, and it's like, God damn! Like I remember these being $7.99, and not even for something different for the same exact line. And it's like, how did you guys go
exactly.
from $7.99 to $29.99?
So
Yep.
Like
I
I
gotta
know.
ask this question:
Hmm.
when you get a toy, and I'm not, my wife thinks I'm a psychopath, but I still to the, I when I was a kid, I still to this day, when I get a toy, I smell it.
Yeah,
We all
Okay,
smell our stuff. I smell the
it's the
comics. I
paint.
smell the toys.
Listen,
So
I
listen,
smell
listen.
my.
If I could get her to come in and tell you, I would, and I could easily get her to do it, but she got to
I
pull the
want her to
gator
smell it
or
with
the
me
poodle.
too. She won't.
Listen to
She's like,
me.
you gotta. She
Hold
goes, you
up,
gotta smell everything.
bro. I probably
Hell
have like,
yeah, I do.
where are they? I don't got no brand new ones out here. I know I got a brand new pair. Come
my
on,
wife,
stop playing with me.
when we went to the antique store, she she saw me with the comics, and she wanted to smell. I was like, we can smell it at home. We'll enjoy it together at home. So we wanted
Bro,
to, oh man,
my daughter sees me do that shit with the grade
Yeah.
fives like 2 weeks ago. They came in the mail finally. And when I
Oh
cracked the
yeah.
box, bro, it was so strong. The leather was so clean. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's 80s Nike smell. I was like,
Oh
and my
yeah.
daughter's like, Dad, why do you always smell the shoes? And I said, and
Yeah.
stuck the shoe out, and she's like,
Yeah.
oh, and it's like,
Yeah.
there you go. Now you're hooked. You'll realize when you're 16 buying shoes and you don't know why. It's like, sorry, Dad did it to you.
Yeah.
She asked. She wants like your wife. She wants to know. There you go. Tell her like, look, come in here. Smell this motherfucking He-Man. You know what
Yeah.
He-Man smells like?
Get a good whiff.
That's a real man. He
you were
wears a
talking about
loincloth.
collecting stuff. My wife showed me she's seen this thing on TikTok where this father, it was a father and a son. So the dad, I guess he would buy stuff at auctions and stuff, and he bought some kind of console and just threw it up in the attic. So the son,
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
you
yeah,
seen this?
yeah. Yes, I know what you're going with. You
I
go
didn't
ahead,
see it.
tell it.
Tell me.
I seen it.
So that I'm probably going to botch the story. So the kid's up there cleaning and sees this console. And it turns out it's like a prototype that's never been released. They had the first one, like Nintendo. It played cartridge and CDs, and it sold for like 300 something thousand, right? Or something weird like
If you
that.
know the back history, the Super Nintendo was making CD-ROM like the Sega Genesis was. They were doing the same thing. So like how we got Sega CD, we would have had a SNES CD, but for some reason they kept like pulling out. They kept like having cold feet, and it never worked out. And that person, well, the company developing the CD-ROM for Nintendo was Sony. So the CD-ROM in the Super Nintendo became the PlayStation. So that console they found is like a hybrid Super Nintendo PlayStation. So it's like you shouldn't even be able to get your hands on that, but they have like a sample edition, basically, like a sample
It was
sneaker
the
that
only
Nike
one.
never released.
It is
Yeah,
so
that's
weird,
the only one
man.
I've ever seen. Like I've seen them in pictures and shit. You know what I mean?
You
But
gotta
they're
send
always
this to
like
me.
it's all over the
Yeah,
internet because I definitely
yeah.
seen it. Yeah, like it. It's literally the
Like,
Super
holy
Nintendo
crap.
with the PlayStation inside of it. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's wild, man.
Like we've known it exists from the developer side, but we've never seen one other than a picture. Like no one's ever like Rod reached behind himself and pulled out one and goes, "Hey, look what I got."
Yeah,
Like no one's
it's
ever done that before. So
Shoot.
it's kind of a
go up in
find.
your attic,
Yeah, it's kind
take
of
that
crazy.
out. Holy crap!
Do I think you could play
You're blowing my
PlayStation games?
mind.
I doubt it. It
It is
probably
wild,
works and will play CDs, but because like I said, that was what went on to become the PlayStation. So, but if you think about it, all the Sega stuff, what was their thing? It was 32. It was 28 bit,
16 and
like then
32
they
bits.
16, and then it went up to 32 with the expansion thing. And that's all the PlayStation was 32 bit, wasn't it?
No,
I believe
don't.
so.
No, I think Sega was the first one.
64 was the shit. Yeah,
64.
64.
64,
Nintendo
yeah.
had it locked with 64, so I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
PlayStation
Hey
was just
man,
28 bit.
Laura Croft looked good in 64, baby.
Yeah, I don't really remember playing Tomb Raider in 64
Oh,
bit. Like
God.
I was a PlayStation head. I played all of them on there. 1, 2, and 3 might have been no, I was on PlayStation 2.
Don't make me cry.
That game that opened the doors for so many other games, man.
I remember people looking at it at my house, my friends, like, what is this? You could
Resident
walk
Evil?
and walk
Her
around.
Desert Eagles.
Resident Evil is crazy.
Oh,
Dual
Resident
guns?
Evil. Oh
Yeah.
my God, man.
Twisted Metal.
Twisted
Yeah.
Metal, I rocked. I played that.
Yeah.
PlayStation,
Oh, yeah.
it sucked, man. I had
My best game on PlayStation, a lot of people, I mean, you could go looking for it. It's really expensive. But Rival Schools.
is it a basketball game?
No, Rival Schools was a very underrated. Well, it was pretty low key back in the day.
Fighting?
Now it's a very rare game. It's called Rival Schools.
Like I can see it in my head. Like I know I've seen this
Never
game
heard of
before.
And I believe it was 2 discs. And
Okay.
it was, a fighting game. But dude, it was so
That's what I was
sick.
saying. Yeah, it was like so. It was like school against school. People. That's why I was like, it's a basketball game. Like I know I've seen this shit before. Like, all
You
right.
remember the guy had a baseball bat? He'd boost you up in the air, and then he'd throw like 5 knuckleballs at you and crap like
So it's
that.
kind of like a what was that game? Final Fight. Like when you walk across town beating everybody down with the weapons you could find.
No, I mean it wasn't a scrolling fight game like that with an objective at the end of the stage. It was like
Okay.
Street Fighter.
I'm looking it up now.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! I see it. I see it. They kind of got the Dragon Ball font looking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that game was sick, man.
I don't remember.
I
playing
saw.
that.
I think I
there's
saw
games
it.
like that are money because they came out and they disappeared.
Yeah.
And
That's pretty much it. It came out and disappeared and got lost in time. And
266.
306. Yeah, it's gone up. So last time I saw it, it was 235.
Well, this one's 266 in stock, but I don't know if it's Britain. It looks open. So it looks
Oh,
open.
okay. Oh yeah, good luck finding one in the frickin'.
Yeah, it's open. It's definitely open because the person's got it showing you that it's not all cracked and whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But dude, even with that, you get disc rot and shit. I'd be scared. Especially a 2-3 disc game, you get to the second or third disc, and that disc is the only one affected somewhere, and it's like,
Oh, I'd be
nope,
pissed.
you're done. You're done playing. That's your whole experience. You're finished.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It happens.
Yeah, there ain't no CD
happens in
daddy that's
movies.
gonna fix that. You remember that?
The CD what?
The CD daddy. You put the CD in there and you hit the crank, and it's supposed to fix all the
Oh my
scratches.
God.
Yeah,
Jeez.
nah, that ain't doing shit.
I had to think about that for a minute. Hold on. Damn.
Oh, I just unlocked that memory.
That was the other thing I seen going around like probably 6 months ago on a couple message boards, and people started talking about DVD rot and disc rot they were calling it. And I'm like, disc rot? What the fuck are you talking about? And I'm thinking like rotted disc, like it's actually falling apart. And they're like, no, it'll look brand new. It'll look like it works. And they're like, but put it in the sun or something. Like, look at it. They're like, you'll see like weird little rings in it, or you'll see like cloudiness. Like it just doesn't look like it did when you first got it. And you'll put it in.
Really?
It'll spin and everything. It'll just never play. They pretty much said it's a lot of Warner Brothers and like Paramount A lot of the weird snap cases, like them old paper ones with the snap on the edge, the Warner Brothers, a lot of those did it, and they pinpointed it to like a factory in Mexico, I guess, that was making discs back then. We lost Gamma.
He'll be back. Man, I'm just talking about, I was just thinking about, my PlayStation 2. I remember having it in the basement. My nephew at the time, he knocked my PlayStation over. You know how the memory cards would stick out?
Yeah,
so
it snapped.
And it just destroyed it. So I got home. My mom was like, "Before you go downstairs, I want to tell you something." I'm like, "What?" I go,
before you kill him, let me let you know.
And she's like, "He knocked down your PlayStation," and I'm like, "Bro, I had to go get a new one." Next day, I had to buy a new PlayStation, man.
Did the PlayStation didn't work either?
And nothing. It was, you know how the basements are. Unless you got carpet, that thing's falling on concrete.
Bang. Yeah,
so, Gamma's back.
It was a PlayStation 2?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tight. PlayStation 1, I would have been mad, but PlayStation 2 would be even more mad. That one, I remember my PlayStation 2 finally. That was my last PlayStation, but that thing was like a workhorse for me, man. I had every attachment, all of the internet shit, and I didn't even have the internet. Like I had the modem attachment and no internet at my house. So it made no sense. It's like, why do you have the cable and all? You can't plug it into nothing. And I'm like, I just want it. I still have Final Fantasy 11 boxed up, completely sealed, never opened, never played because I didn't have no internet. So it was like, I just got it in case, and my city waited forever to put in the internet, bro. Like, or the one that you would need to play games. Like, I had like bullshit dial up, but I didn't have nothing I could play online games. I could connect, you know what I mean? Like I could do that once I finally got it at the very end. Like I switched from PlayStation 2 over to Xbox. And I would start to plug in the back with the old whatever Ethernet cable, DSL cable, whatever it was back then.
Wow, DSL.
You couldn't even, I don't even think we had multiplayer games. You could just like put your name in and it would track your scores and shit like that at first. And I think like maybe Halo and a few games you could play against each other. But I just got it for Splinter Cell. And I was like ecstatic when I seen like the fucking sweat dripping down the wall and you could walk through a door and it didn't load. In the PlayStation 2 version, you walk through and it sits there on a loading screen for 10 seconds and then it finally puts you in the room. I'm like, that's gone? And I just never went back to PlayStation. And now looking like I'm going to have to because GTA 6 is about to handcuff us all. It's like, you want that 60 frames per second? You want it to look like it does in those commercials? Better buy that PS5 Pro because it's the only one that's going to do it.
So I want to get the PS5, but she's like, not yet. So I have to go get.
It's going up, bro. They're gonna push the price up. Like it sucks. And then they're like I said, they know what they're doing, bro. And then I'm telling you, give us 1 year at GTA 6, and then they're all gonna go up. Here's the new systems, and it's like, come on, man. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna thug it out with the bad GTA 6 for a year. On my Xbox, whatever the fuck, X or Series S, I'm gonna do that, and then when the new Xbox comes out, I'll just get that shit because I know that'll be the last Xbox anyway. They ain't gonna hang on past another generation. I don't think they'll stick around as a company, but as a system, I don't think we got more than one more.
Well, I got the Switch, and they saying that the Switch 2 is horrible compared to the first one.
I just bought a Switch 1.
I love my Switch.
A lot of issues, like where I see it's been bricking on people. Like you ain't even really do nothing, and the console bricked on you as if you were playing bootleg games or buying shit you shouldn't be buying on there. And all of a sudden, your whole account's bricked. You can't do shit. Then you go get a new one, and your account's just banned off the thing. So I know the Switch 2 been having problems. People are not happy. Like you look at
as long as I can play my Super Mario, I'm good, dude.
Yeah.
They were saying on the Switch 2, the controllers they don't hold down.
The controller don't what?
On the Switch 2, like on the one, you slide them in. But they say on the 2, they snap in. So if you hold it could just fall off. Not like the one where they click in.
Huh.
But I haven't held it in my hand, so I just seen what people, online and stuff like that. So
Last
So I have
Nintendo
a
we got
question.
was the Wii.
So I'm new to it. I got it at a really good price. I got it for my daughter. But the Super Mario Kart, do you have that, Rob? Rod?
I don't have that. I don't have that one. I need to get it though for my wife. She loves that game.
But that's something like I could get online and play with you on with, right?
Yeah, you could do the multiplayer. I just have to have the game too. That's the only thing. And then I don't know if they charge you like an online service. I was looking at it yesterday because
Yeah,
I
I don't
wanted
know
to buy
about that.
some games. They have like if you go to the Nintendo store on the console, they have
Yeah.
like the retro games. You can play those. I think that I did that years ago. That was cheap. It was like $10 or something. But I
Oh,
think multiplayer, I don't know if that comes with the price that you pay for. I know
shoot,
like
brother.
the PlayStation on like when I plug up my PlayStation 4, you pay what $20 a month and then you get to stream and do all that stuff online. But I'm not an online person to play games. But yeah, as
What is
far
this,
as I
like
know, I think
$5 a
we
month,
could
I
play
thought?
each other.
Wow.
Why did Nintendo charge me $50?
But yeah, I love my Switch.
I'm gonna start playing it. The end of it's supposed to be here this week. I'm gonna hook it up and start playing. I got Mario Wonder. I saw some gameplay on that. I was like, oh man, I gotta get that.
Now I'll be
If
honest.
it's
Now, if
all the
you have
same, it
like,
says $4 for every 30 days. So you might have to pay. Yeah, from what I see. $4, 30. Shit, bro. They get me for $22 every month on Xbox. So $4 ain't bad. Like
it's not
that's pretty good. I'm sure PlayStation is the same thing. People probably got to pay like $20 for PlayStation Plus, whatever they call that. But
the Switch do
Xbox
that. They
Live
got
sucks.
if you have family come over, you want to play Family Feud. You put that game on, you get the house rocking with Family
Oh,
Feud on that
yeah.
Nintendo Switch, man.
Yo, the
Really?
Xbox
On
is
here,
not like that, bro. The Nintendo is that kind of system, the family system. It's like Xbox is like, put your headphones on, go sit by yourself in the corner and play Call of Duty forever. And it's like, I don't want to do that shit. It's like,
yeah, the Nintendo, that Family Feud. I bought it. I paid $20 for it. It turned out to be a downloadable game, but I could take it wherever I go. Go to my family's house. Just if you gotta, they can just plug it up and play Family Feud. The shit is good, man. We had like 20 thick in here. We were playing Family Feud,
Yeah.
talking crap. It's good.
I haven't had a Nintendo since the Wii first came out, so I'm kind of like getting back into it. I'm a PS5 guy, like Spider was saying. I play the main game. I started playing GTA 5, and then I got what's that one? The Division 2. But I play a lot of COD with my nephews, and that's kind of like what I've been doing on my days off and stuff like that. I'm a big gamer too. I play a lot of video games, man.
I was. I probably still would be considered a big gamer, like time wise, but like playing a variety of games, not as much anymore. I get caught, man. I get caught in the Madden loop or the GTA loop, man. Like
Yeah.
I'll play GTA for a bunch of days straight because I play online. I don't really, I finished a story 10 years ago, so it's like I'm done with that. So it's like
How
I'm
is
gonna
that
make my own
online too?
character. The best thing that was ever invented for video games.
Oh, don't tell me that.
Yeah, like if you, dude,
I'll,
you're so late.
I'll
You're
quit
in
my
the
job.
last year. I'm praying that they're not gonna shut it down and make us start over again, because that's gonna fucking I'm gonna lose it, bro. Like I was around for the original glitches and the original cheats and the original ban waves. I was never banned. I got a dunce cap and a black stripe painted on my head like a scarlet letter type thing. I did get that. I got money wiped to where I should have been. I got my rank wiped to where it should be. But to this day, I can see like when I go look, say like you play and you did the same shit, I can see your fake rank and it'll say like 1024, but
Uh,
you'll be like a 97. And I'm like, damn, bro, like you really glitched all the way to 1000 and they had to kick you back to the early got shit. Now,
wow.
10 years later, you were probably a 40 when you did that. You know what I mean? So like mine, I'm a legit level like 450 almost. And I
Wow.
think like my fake one is like 500 and something. You know what like I didn't do that bad. What had happened was a friend showed me how to do a car glitch, like where say we were all playing. I have the car, we go in the lobby, I spawn the car, Gamma takes the car, he leaves, does some clicky clicky with his shit. Now he's in another server with the car I just spawned. Rod does the same thing, and then we rinse and repeat all night. You get what I'm saying? So my
Wow.
boy shows me how to do this shit, and I'm like, hold up. We can just keep doing. And he's like, yeah. And this is like a younger kid from the hood. And I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here. And I go, yo, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. And then he's like, because this is a kid I know from the studio, and he's like, why? Where you going? And I'm like, bro, I'm going to lockdown in an invite only lobby, and I'm doing this shit till
That's
tomorrow.
it.
You will never see me again. And he's like, all right. So I did it to like, bro, I made so much fucking money with that shit. Like just flipping the car. I bought everything in the game. Like when the game first came out, I had every single car, every single apartment, every business. I bought the fucking $10 million jet for nothing. Just because I was like, I'm buying it. Like the private Luxor jet that everybody will tell you, don't buy that. That's a waste. I had money to burn. Give me that shit. I knew the ban was coming. You know what I mean? Like I knew they're gonna come take all this money. So I'm like, I'm spending it. Fuck that. They can't take it if it's gone. So by the time they caught me, I just had my money. So they were like, here's your black stripe on your head and your dunce cap and your wipe of your rank, and don't you fucking do it again. My boys, oh, they got punished, bro. They got mega wiped. Like soup, everything gone, accounts wiped. I'm like, damn, fingers crossed. Like took my spanking like a man. Like I'll take that. Like, but to this day, if you go to my account, it's a day one account. I made negative one. I'm just under or just over negative 1 billion. And at one point, I was at negative 2 billion total income, which
Wow.
means I stole $2 billion from them. And if you think about this type of shit, knock on wood, let's hope they don't. If they ever got mad, they might be like, you know how much $2 billion in shark cards is, my friend? I would be like, no, never heard of a shark card. What is a shark card, sir? Can I talk to my attorney, please? Like, it's that kind of shit, bro, where you're like, I'm 2 billion negative. Like, them things are almost dollar for dollar, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you go buy a shark card, they'll work it to be like, all right, a million is $10 kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like they know they can put a monetary value to how much you've taken, and it's like, shit. So like right now I got 250 million, whatever. Or no, I'm under 200 because I bought a bunch of shit because I was like, fuck it, who cares? Just buy a bunch of shit. But it's only gotten me to like negative 900 million, where I'm still working off that other billion that I took, and they won't even give it back to me in my stats. We're like, nah, motherfucker, you a thief. You stole that money. You got to know you stole it. You're going to look at that for the rest of your career. And I'm like, damn. So just shit like that, I'm hoping that comes with us to the next game, like where I still have my stats. I still have all my money. I still have. I'm
You better
I'm
hope that's
praying.
still there.
I'm praying we just go to the airport and we fly to the other city. You get what I'm saying? And then if you want to go back to the other one, you fly back to the other shit. You have all your cars in Cali, all your shit sitting there, your money in the bank account, whatever. That would be dope. That would be my best case scenario. Because if they just shut it down, I don't get it. They've introduced so much, bro. It's the best thing that's you can't name something that isn't in the game really. Like basketball, football, like
Yeah, that's true. They
we
do
can
it
go
all.
golfing, we can go play tennis, we can do a lot of shit that you just want to get in the car and ride around and shoot the shit. We can do that. You want to do real, you want to go rob the casino, we can do that. You want to rob the space station, we can do that. Like then you want to just be the taxi driver, you could do that. You want to deliver pizzas,
I
go
haven't
ahead.
played GTA in a long time, man.
And it's like the pizza shit. Do you know how long it took? 10 years. People like the old pizza missions from the original GTA where you just throw the 10 pizzas and you get, bro, people would beg for that shit to come to online. Please bring the pizza missions. And it's like, bro, you know the stuff we have in this game. And they brought it back after 10 years. And people do that shit. And they be riding around delivering pizzas. Like it's just a nostalgia to it. Like, oh man, you do it once or twice and it's like whatever. You get the t-shirt or whatever for delivering the pizzas
From
and you're good.
Amazon.
You move on. That game, though, man, that shit is addictive, bro. I probably have like
Or
a year of my
Amazon
life in that shit.
in the store.
So it's like something I
In the
don't
store.
recommend you miss, but I don't recommend you start playing.
I
It'll
can't get
take
into
a lot of
that.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? You might like it, Rod. You might dig it.
No,
But
I was playing GTA back then, but I can't get into that
yeah.
now. I just don't have too much time for that stuff, man.
The good thing is they did make the invite only lobbies, like the public lobbies where people are just going crazy and blowing everything up. That could be too hectic. You're like, all right, I don't even got no money yet. You're already just shooting me. You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
I
Like I
don't
can't
have
even
time to
stand up.
play it either. I just play it when I do have the time.
Yeah.
Maybe
That's what I'm
I get
saying. I get in, I play like
once
an
a
hour,
month.
shut it off. Yeah,
Yeah.
about that. But I'm just trying to keep my shit going. You know what I mean? I like turn it on, play it for like an hour, like you said. If I remember, once a month I turn it on. And
Yeah.
people act like you gotta pay money to play. And I'm like, dude, you know I'm stupid rich and got everything in the game, and I only play this shit once a month. Like you don't have to spend money. Like you just gotta know what the fuck you're doing. You can't
Yeah.
waste your money on every car that comes out and wonder why am I broke? You know, it's like it's
Yeah.
gonna happen. You got to do your businesses, stack the money, buy the cars when they're on sale, buy the stupid clothes sparingly. Don't just buy. Dude, they'll charge 25,000 for a T-shirt. It's like,
Screw that.
yeah, don't buy every T-shirt you like in the game. You know what I mean? Like, save some of that money because you're gonna need it. Then they take
Gotta
real
stay in
money,
your lane, man. Gotta stay in your lane.
bro. You'll be sitting there like my fucking wife asked the other day. She goes, "Who just took $14,000 from you?" And I'm like, "My bills." She's like, "Your bills? What bills?" And I'm like, "My daily bills. Like that was all my companies, my businesses and shit. Like paid all my staff. It was like minus 14,000 came out my pocket." She's like, "Who the fuck just took 14?" And I'm like, "The game." They're like, "You better go do a mission right now. You just lost 14 stacks."
Crazy.
They know what
Yeah,
they're doing.
I like that whole gaming online stuff. I can see people play it, but I've said it before. Like I watched Perry play, and after a while, I just that Marvel Rivals and people jumping, and I think he's
It's too
playing Halo
fast.
now.
Yeah.
I think after a while, that shit hurts my head, man.
Dude, I tell you what, I had Marvel Rivals. I think I played that game for half hour and I said, all right, that's it. I'm shutting this thing off.
It's cool. I like it, but I like one mode, and they only gave us one map. And I figured, next season we'll get a new map, and the next season we'll get.
Yeah.
They never added a new map to it, and I'm like, damn. So now I got to play the part of the game I don't really like just to see the other. And then if you don't play that part, you don't really get all the not the achievements, but the missions done. So you can get those stupid little purple things to unlock the stuff. And then every season they're like, yo, can I have $20? Can I have $20? Do
Nah.
you like all the stuff we put out? Can I have another $20? And it's like,
You know,
dude, I just
that's the thing
it's
that I
stupid.
noticed about these games is, and it's not only that, but I mean, it's like Call of Duty too. Uh, Microtransactions.
Yeah.
They just
I
keep
learned it from
themselves
Madden,
afloat.
so I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I see him coming a mile away, and it's like, oh, you're trying this now. Like you're gonna go for it. It's like Madden.
Yeah.
Madden's bad, bro. Madden. My grandfather is old school Italian. Came from the spot with the machines in it. You know what I mean? The machines you're not supposed to have in the bar. So he
Yeah.
knows. He walked in one day, and this is like Madden 16, maybe Madden 17, and he's like, how much money are you spending on this damn game? Like he realized there was actual money being spent, and he's like, he didn't mind Call of Duty when I was playing on game battles and I was doing like fucking tournaments and shit. He had no problem with that. He thought that was
Mhm.
cool. But when he seen me playing Madden, he heard something about $20 for a card. He's like, how much really goes into it? And I'm like, well, I'm spending like 20 a week. He's like, shut that shit off. He's like, nah, you getting hooked. That's a gambling. And I'm like, I remember trying to tell him the machine he's putting 20s into was just a video game. And I'm like, bro, we can go home and play poker on like Sega. They got that shit at the house. We don't have to sit here and put real money in. I didn't understand what was happening with that machine. You know what I mean? I had no idea what was going, what cashing out meant. I didn't know none of that. You know what I mean? So now I get what he was doing, but it's like once he caught on to me, he was like, "Yo, you need to stop playing that Madden shit. Like that shit is nah." And I was trying to do it mainly. It was because of this stupid shit. It was because of YouTube, Rod. Man, I was like, if I do enough videos and enough pack openings, I'll get subs because that's all all the other people were doing. And I would get like the Madden people would start following me, like the main dudes who had subs, but like none of the fans ever caught on. So I was just literally spending money for views. And I'm like, I can't keep doing this shit. And not even for views, just to make content. To have a reason to make content. It's like, well, new player comes out Monday, gotta buy a bundle.
Yeah.
Which sounds crazy, just the way I just said it. You know what I mean? And it's like, but new bundle comes out Saturday, gotta buy another one. And it became
it's just like anything, they get you, man.
Yeah.
Like
Comics was the same.
there's this lady that works with my wife, and the other day it was raining. Now she has a Tesla, and everybody was like, go use your remote thing. Have your car come get you. She was like, well, our car don't have that feature right now because we had to take it off. It's a little too pricey. So it's like you just said. Every week you got to get something. Now for her car, she needs in order for your car to drive, you got to pay for that damn service.
Oh, really?
That's what she told me. She's like, my car. She said, I got to pay extra.
It don't have the auto drive feature. Yeah, it's like, nah, that's not in your car.
Too much.
Wait a second. Hold on a second. So, do you have to pay extra for this feature for your car to come get you?
That's what she said. Now this girl, she's not even. She's under her doctor, so she's going to doctor school, whatever, med school. So she's the student learning, and
she shouldn't even have this car.
She said,
what he's trying to say.
Well, her man is the one making all the money. But
okay, that makes sense then. Yeah.
Her man is making all the money, and to the point where they said they had to take it off because it's a little too much for the car to come get you.
Yo,
all the drive.
A la carte service.
Man,
would you like your car to be what do you call that shit? A valet? Would you like your car to have valet service? It's like
too much convenience.
$350 a month. It's probably some wild shit like that too. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I can
probably
imagine.
like a fat cable bill. Like, here, give me $250. Like, yeah, it's something crazy. And they're just like, yeah. Nah, what I was saying, dude, I have the opposite life where my wife does not have a designer car. It's nothing crazy. It's a modest ass Nissan, but this shit got auto start. And people will be like, what the fuck? Because it's just like the regular baseline Nissan, and that should be like, vroom, and start up next to you when nobody's in it. And people are like, what? And she'll just leave it running, letting it heat up and shit while we're in the store about to leave. And people are like,
when it's cold, turn that joker on.
Nissan? It's like, we live in New England, bro. Like, it's cold out this bitch. Like, sometimes, yeah, you want the car to run for 15 minutes before you get to it. So it's like, it's just funny to have like some wild nothing baseline car with a feature to it. And people are always like, what? You paid for that? And it's like, nope, my family's in the automotive industry and I brought it to the garage and they installed it and I picked it up. Didn't pay for shit. It had nothing to do with me. Paid for the thing, the actual mechanical stuff, but to have it put on, they were like, drop that shit off. We'll have it on by lunch.
Can't beat that though. Auto starter.
I wish I could have something like that.
Yeah. I gotta do a
Florida auto start would be nice for AC and shit.
No, I knew a lady that had one. She worked with us and she had a Tahoe and her had an auto start. That felt good. We would go out to eat lunch. Like, who's driving? She will drive. And then that auto start, that AC. Well, shit, Gamma, bro.
Yes, sir.
In Florida, it's definitely something that you could use, especially like, I mean, we're only an hour from each other, dude. It's like 105 degrees right now outside.
Yeah.
You get that auto start and get that AC going.
That's the best.
So I'm definitely not coming there. No, I gotta come there to see Rod, but man, I know my wife wishes she could live near Disney, but I couldn't do that heat, man. 115 degrees or 105.
Dude.
I don't. Either way, you said 100 and I got lost. I was like, huh? It gets to 100 here too, but it's like usually.
Dude, even when it hits the higher 80s and it's
the humidity.
Yeah, it's the humidity.
That's what she said. She's like, you'd be dead. She's like, you couldn't do it. She's like, the way the sun is, she'd be like, you'd be baked. She's like,
It's
you're
like,
done.
you know, they say here, and it's kind of funny, man, but it's
But you
like
look
every
pale like me,
morning.
dude.
Who?
You look kind of pale. You don't look that tan. Even Rod's a pale motherfucker for living in Florida. I don't see
I
no
am
tan
pale.
on Rod. Like
I
We're
have
all
some.
my whole family are light
this is the
skinned.
tannest I've ever been in my life. Keep in mind, like this is it. This is my tannest
Yeah.
summer. That's what my wife's been telling me. She's like, you've actually tanned this summer. I don't. I think I burned really good at the beginning of the summer one time, and it stayed a tan for the rest of the year.
Yeah,
I just went to the beach last
I
Sunday.
just,
I got a little
yeah,
sun, but you
I was
can't
just at the
tell.
pool
You
the
know.
other day.
Yeah, I see my other friends that live down there, and it's like maybe it's because I don't know, they were just dark when they lived in the Northeast, so they go down there, they just darken. My brothers are the same way. Like my two brothers they'll hit like where the hell's Myrtle Beach?
That's on the West Coast, I think.
I want to say it was like whatever beach is in Virginia. Like they would go down, maybe it's Virginia Beach, maybe or some shit like that. They would go down there and they come back, and I'm like, where the fuck y'all go? The moon, like the space, like sit like right by the sun. Like what? Where did you guys go? Like how did you get so dark? I can't do that shit, dude. I'll melt. Like I can't.
I can only do it for a few minutes, and then I got to go under some cover. At least, I mean, I
Hell
know
yeah.
here,
Do some camouflage.
yeah, it's just way too. It's just the sun is just booming, man. I can't do it for that long, and I go under there and I put some, Hawaiian Tropic on, and I'll give myself 15 minutes, but that's
I
it. Then
never remember.
I got to seek cover.
I'm stupid. I'll go outside, direct sunlight, no hat on, shit beating on the front of my head.
Oh
My
yeah,
wife will call my
I got a
phone.
dome too, dude. I let it beat for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then that's
Oh
it.
yeah. Dude, my phone will ring. I'll look. It'll say my wife's name. I answer it, and she's like, "Come in the fucking house and put something on your head." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "How does she know?" And she's like, "Must have looked out the window and seen me beaming from space." And she's like, "Yo, bring your ass in the house." Like, this shit is, no, 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 no.
She's starting, my wife, she's a fantastic woman. She's getting on me now too. She's looking at my back. She's like, "You better watch that spot. It might be getting bad."
Yeah, I already.
Because when I'm out in the yard, I don't wear no protection or anything like that.
If she
So
don't put it on me, I don't remember, bro. Like
that's
we
right.
go swimming or whatever, and all of a sudden she busts out rubbing me with some lotion, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" She's like, "Oh, I gotta put this on." Shut up, close your eyes, wiping it on
Yeah.
my face. I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even remember this stuff existed since my grandmother used to do this for me." Like I don't do this shit.
And
I don't really go out in the sun.
the crazy thing is she has flawless skin. She's from the Philippines. So she goes out there and then it's
And
just
it's
like,
nothing.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm telling
My
you,
wife's
I
West
tell her,
Indian. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing.
oh yeah. And then they
Yeah.
get a beautiful dark,
Yep. Oh
like,
yeah, she did it to me the other day, dude. I'm sitting out there baking, and she takes the chair from the kitchen, puts it across from me in the walkway. We're sitting on the porch smoking, and she's just sitting like right in the like back in the chair. Sun's just poof hitting her, and I'm like, I'm
oh yeah,
sweating in the shade. Like, how
yeah,
dare you? This is
yeah,
offensive. I'm
yeah,
dying.
Well, let me
She's
tell
just
you,
like,
my wife is
it's
like that.
good.
So she could be out there blazing 100 degrees.
yeah.
She's a super villain too.
Who's
She's
She
that?
just soaks up the sun. Like, give me my
and
powers.
she's dark skinned because she's Mexican. I'm light skinned because my family are just light skinned. We're Puerto Rican.
Yeah, you're in
And
Puerto Rican. That's a whole different thing, bro. That's not a
so,
Mexican.
well, Mexicans are dark skinned, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Puerto Ricans is not Mexicans, fam.
We're just like this.
And
Unless
shall you confuse the two.
see my dad.
Or there shall be beef.
My dad is the dark one. I have no dark. I'm the total opposite of my entire family. I have no hair. I don't have the green eyes. I'm short, and it's just I'm the total opposite. But she goes out, enjoys the sun, gets in the water, and going like this. I'm like, you can stay in the water. That's fine. There's manatees. I was like, even better reason for me to stay out the water. My ass will get in there, and I'm attacked by a damn manatee. So no, I'm staying right here under this umbrella. Give me my comic book. You enjoy your 2 hours of peace. Let me
Frog goes out
suck
there
it
and
up,
turns to ash.
and I
Rap,
suck
you
it
went
up.
to
I
the
don't even
beach
want
with
to
a
get my
comic
feet
book?
in the sand.
That's a freaking nerd right
You
there,
said
dude.
manatee and comic book in the same paragraph. So I gotta
Hey,
this really happens? Like you go with the comic book to the beach?
yeah,
He
I've
was
heard
reading
don't
that joke
bring
at ASM
sand to the
252.
beach.
I do it. What I'm supposed to do? I mean, I could look at so much woman, and I got my
I can
glasses
only
on.
look at
Let's
my
be
wife for
honest.
so
I
long.
mean,
What you want me to do?
any guy
Then
that's
I gotta
wearing
look at
glasses is
cartoon
looking
women.
at the women. That's no secret. She knows that shit. So, and I told her the other day there was this big ass dude checking out, or I don't know where we was at. I just looked at it, I said, enjoy while you can. I said, because they ain't coming home. So
You said it's a dude?
I said it to my wife, right? I was
Oh.
like, enjoy while you can. I don't have it, so enjoy
Oh,
it.
oh, your wife was checking out.
Yeah, I don't care. I was
Oh,
like,
okay,
enjoy
okay.
it. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
enjoy it. You the one that can't walk and text me the next day. So
I'll be goddamn.
so
I have
so
to fight for my honor.
hey, I'm doing pretty
Oh my
good.
god.
I'm bigger than him, even if I'm not.
This mofo was tall, bro, and I was a midget. I was like Kevin Hart standing next to Shaq.
Dude,
Yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
I gotta go to the beach with you, Rod.
Hey, come on! I'm saying right under the umbrella. I ain't walking around.
What beach you go to anyway?
We go
Coco?
to Coquina.
Oh, Coquina.
Yeah, she likes all that longboat and all that. So fuck the beach.
I gotta come. I hate going to the beach. My wife's like, "Come on, let's go to the beach," and I'm like, first of all, I don't get in the water because I grew up with Jaws. Second of all, I can't.
You see? You see what I'm
My man,
saying? I'm
that's the
not the only
wackest
one that
shit
don't
I
like
ever
the
heard in
beach.
my life. I'll give it to you because I grew up with Jaws too. But if you said that to your
I
wife must
did.
be like, "You really don't love me, do you?"
I
She's like, "You really just came up with the wackest excuse I've ever heard in my life for not going in the water." I can't go in the water. Have you ever seen
Bro, I've been
Jaws?
stung by jellyfish.
did.
Dun, dun.
I stood on top of a stingray. No one believes me. It's like this is
You
I don't make
lucky.
I don't make this shit up for
I
shits
just
and
told my wife
giggles.
I seen jellyfish. She's like, "What?" I'm like, "I've seen them motherfuckers go right by my legs. Like I know what jellyfish look like, and just didn't get
She's
stung. Luckily, they're
and
just like,
I
wee."
still go to the beach, man. She got my ass to go kayaking when we were dating, and I don't know how to swim.
I don't go in lakes either, man. There's too many myths and legends out there, and that
Man,
Joker will freaking
He
come
said,
true the
"Yo,
minute my toe touches the water, for sure.
yeah, I don't mess around with that crap. Everybody's out there in that damn beach. As
Yeah,
soon as I hear a lightning or hear thunder, I'm like, I'm out, pack up. I'm
me.
leaving your ass here. I tell my wife all the time, I ain't playing with no damn
Yeah,
rain,
yeah.
bro,
no
you said
lightning.
lake."
I don't care where I am. I hear thunder and lightning, I'm running to my house.
Soon as my toe touches that water, lady in the water, here she comes.
Gamma, we grew up with a kid that I've nicknamed, and to this day, I haven't seen him in a long time, but even as an adult, he will take the nickname Stupid. I would just call him Stupid. I'd be like, "Yeah, what's up, Stupid?" And he'll go, "Yeah, I'm fucking stupid." One day we're in the lake, and there's multiple people. Everybody can see, right? So
Yep.
everybody sees what happens except Stupid. So Stupid's swimming and just starts screaming, bro. Dead body, dead body. He starts fucking panicking, like almost drown himself. You know what I mean? Scared that he hit a dead body in the water.
Oh,
Bro,
come on.
all of us seen this motherfucker. He hit his own foot with his hand in the water, swimming, and went bloop and caught himself and just flipped out and started screaming. And it's like everybody can see what happened. And this
Yeah.
month, so yeah, like he was just caught on the lady in the lake thing, and he just started freaking out, like, "I know." And it's like, dude, there's nothing in this fucking lake. We can see the bottom of the lake from here. Like, come on, bro, calm down. You hit your own foot. It's not,
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I'm not. No, I don't mean anything like that. I'm just talking like all that crap that we like over here in Melbourne Beach.
Oh,
I
you
have
guys have
seen.
your own little
Yeah,
stuff.
dude. They got they had shark attacks out here not too long ago,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. That's totally different. Yeah, that's
yeah,
totally different.
Yeah, they have bull sharks, and I had seen
You
some.
guys got crocodiles and alligators and shit. We
They
don't
do.
have that up here.
Matter of
Yeah.
fact, they starting to have those damn crocodiles move up from damn south down south
I'm like,
because
don't they just show up at your house
Yeah.
too? Like, yeah, that's
yeah, I just saw one in the lake in front of my house, and then there's
no thanks.
kids fishing in front of it. I went out there the other day. I said, "Hey, there's an alligator in there," and the freaking 10-year-old kid turns around and looks at me and goes, "Okay." I said,
I'm
"Okay."
gonna need 10 pit bulls
That's
to go
it.
for a walk. Like
Yeah.
fuck that. Or a shotgun, something. Like does a shotgun even bother a crocodile? Like I don't even think it does. Like I don't even know. I would
Well,
assume he'd just eat the pellets and be like, yeah, come here, bitch, and eat my whole
Probably.
arm and take the gun with it. And I'd have no chance.
I know the
They're
alligators
gone.
that we have around here. I've grown up around. They're just big in the canals. They're big.
They remind me of dinosaurs, and I don't want to fuck with dinosaurs, so
Yeah.
I'll stay away from them. Like, I'm good.
Yeah, and you know, I just can't believe some of them, man. They got balls, dude. They just run up. They'll be
I
chilling
would
out.
have balls too if I was one of them motherfuckers. I'd be like, listen, bro,
You
better
gotta watch
chill.
underneath your car when you go to work.
I'd be telling you, your girl looks good.
Hey, I tell you what, I don't know what's worse, an alligator or a damn frog on top of your car. Now,
He said, I don't know what's worse, the frogs or the alligators.
my wife
Oh,
had
really?
a attack in the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah,
Bro, she was in tears.
almost got in an accident.
From a frog?
Bro, the damn frog stood on top of the hood. They didn't want to jump to like halfway down the block. I mean, she's in tears, and then she goes on TikTok, and she's finding all these people, like these ladies in their car.
He was
like,
hanging on, bro.
Bro, he
and
would have
these
had
women are like
life story
freaking
from
out,
us.
saying, "I can't leave the car." And she goes, and I'm like, "This is serious, man." So I thought it was a joke. My wife,
We don't see them often up here. They're around lakes and shit, but you don't really
Frogs?
see frogs too often.
Yeah, we got those Dominican frogs. They don't go away at all, dude. The Cuban leopard, the Cuban toads, those invasive ones.
Which
They-
ones? You're not talking about it. You're not talking about
Those
the
got
Puerto
races
Rican
and
frog.
shit, like
The
No,
Puerto Rican frogs.
not the coquille.
yeah.
The other ones, the invasive ones. They hang out on your porch sometimes, and then when there's one, then there's two, then there's three, and then there's like a whole.
It's
Yeah,
true
that
though,
sounds
man.
crazy. That shit just sounds crazy, bro. I
No,
know it's true.
It's not
But if
even
you
a
didn't
racist
know,
thing.
I know, but it's just if you didn't know, it sounds like a sketch. It sounds
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Then there's like
listen,
a whole
man,
family of five.
get
So
them
no, this is
Cuban
a true
frogs.
story. Rob,
them whole Cuban frogs will move on your goddamn porch. You never get rid of them. What the fuck? Like,
I took this frog. I got so mad. I swear, no
looking for
lie.
tenants.
My wife saw me. I freaking went up to the light. This frog was half the size of my hand. I took it and I whipped that SOB over the fence. Came home
By
from
his
work.
foot, like,
The
get fuck outta
freaking
here.
frog. The frog was back on my porch underneath the light. I swear on my life.
He was just pissed. He was like, you know how
Oh,
long I had to walk to get
Yeah,
back to this
you
spot?
can't get rid of them unless you burn them.
I got you. I got you, brother.
What the hell?
One of my favorite products in the world, brother. I got me a blowtorch or two. I'll go outside and take care of his ass. He'll be done. Woof. Like, see ya. I love those kind of things. Those big scary motherfuckers that look like, ooh, and the bottle of spray ain't gonna do shit. That's when you get the
Yeah,
blowtorch. And
that's
come
what these
outside, like,
jokers are like.
boom,
Joker-
and you hit them and they're like,
You know,
"Ah."
the bad thing about it was like I knew the frog was there. Like I went outside, that Joker was looking at me. He was a big fucker too. And I like walked outside and it was right on top of the car. And I just like walked and I did like like Homer Simpson when he goes inside that bush. I walked back inside and I closed the door.
He's
And,
like,
yeah.
nah, I'm going back in the house.
I won't do that again. I feel bad.
Oh my
Brother, I
god,
did
y'all are
one.
killing me.
I did
Yeah.
one and I
was
fucked around and I
If she's
posted
watching,
it on
I was
Facebook.
a dick. I'm sorry. I should have.
Bro,
I
like
messed
I don't
around.
I won't say what it was because I was told take that shit off Facebook. As soon as I posted it, like somebody called me on the phone and said, get that picture down now. And I'm like, okay. So I went outside. I did a rod. I said, no, I'm going right back. Dude, I opened the door to step outside on my porch, and right next to my head is like the size of my fucking head. It looked like a baby parrot. It's just this big. It's just chilling.
Sir.
And I'm like, oh shit. Walked back in the house, came back out with the newspaper, whatever it was, magazine. Whap! Hit him as hard as I could with the Ric Flair fucking chest chop. The shit falls on the porch. I'm like feeling big about myself. Yeah. Take a picture, post that shit on Facebook. What the fuck is this? You know what I mean? I got the phone call. Get that shit off Facebook, bro. Take that down. Whatever it was is not something you're supposed to do that to. And people were like, yo, why did you do that? And I'm like, dude, did you see what that shit looked like? I'm like, it was by my face. I freaked out. I didn't know what it. And they're like, yo, you can't do that. And I'm like,
oh, was it a praying mantis?
yes.
I knew it.
Maybe not. Maybe
Bro,
not.
I'm from Long Island. I know
yes,
it's
man, motherfucking, what's his name? Zorak. Yeah, it was Zorak.
Yeah.
Was chilling on my porch, bro, and I was like, I'm Space Ghost, man. I had to do what I had to do.
Oh my god, bro!
I knew exactly
like,
what you were talking about when you said it was a
big
legal
scary
killer.
motherfucker, and it was like the size of the side of my head, and I was like,
so
nah.
I remember when I lived up north, and we go on the we go on the nature trails or whatever they were called back on Long Island. Dude, for some reason, the praying mantises up north, they get like freaking 6-7 inches.
Yeah, it's like that big.
Oh, bro, I remember. I know what you mean because I was
just chilling. He was just like, "What's up, dude?"
I told my wife this story a couple months ago.
Easily this big, bro. Just hanging out next to my head, that big.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah, you can't live here.
Yeah.
You can't populate my fucking domain. Like, you need to leave.
I
didn't realize what it was though.
I was in the Army, and I was in this field exercise one time, and I was driving.
I was in the KISS Army.
I was getting ready to go somewhere, and I had seen something move below on the bottom, and I looked, and there was a freaking praying mantis between my legs just chilling.
Nah.
And I said, oh my gosh. I opened the freaking door, and I swatted that joker in the head. Scared the crap out of me. I mean, he was like literally right in between my legs, man. So I know what you mean.
It's
scared the crap out of me.
It's a nah moment. It's like, nah, I can't be here for this. Like,
Nope.
it's like Rod said, I'm going right back in the Simpsons bushes.
Yeet.
I want nothing to do with it.
What, sweetie? What? You want what?
It'd be as bad as having these dudes show up on the porch. These predator guys, like, yo, what's up, man? Come here. That's how I felt. Like, fuck that. Get off my porch.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta get my daughter a lollipop.
Uh-oh. You okay, Mom?
It's close, man. Like 2 hours from now, I'll have my shoes, man. It's like, I won a raffle to get these damn shoes, but I didn't get my size that I'd usually get. I had to get my true to size. So you get 2 picks. And they hit me up. They're like, congratulations, you won a 10.5. And it was
no,
like,
you're right.
I'd be happy, but I couldn't. It was like, God damn it. I wanted an 11, but I'll take the 10.5 because I see the price of the shoe online. I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised they even let me get them. I figured they would have just backdoored them and sold them online themselves, but I guess they understand.
Don't tell your mom.
You know how like when you see like a pre-order on an exclusive comic or something, you know what I mean? And it's like you can see the pre-order buys on eBay, like how hot this book is. People are already selling it and shit. So I'm surprised sometimes the stores don't do that. And they don't go on eBay and look and go, how much is this book selling for pre-CGC 98? And people are paying for that. I would start selling them to you on eBay and just take some of my stock and CGC them shits under a different name and collect that money. Like, you see the shit about cards? What happened in
Nah.
Like sports memorabilia in the last like 5 days, I think it happened. Where is it? It's Westfield. Is there a Westfield, Virginia?
That sounds accurate.
Westfield. VA? No. Westfield
I thought it
man
sounds.
found unalive after card scandal.
Card
This
scandal.
this is crazy, bro. This is a good one. Memorabilia dealer found dead. This is in the New York Post. He didn't give a fuck. This dude get none given.
Uh-huh.
Prominent sports memorabilia businessman found dead after police carry out search warrant into his allegedly fraudulent operation Tuesday. Brett Lemieux, 45 of Westfield, Indiana, my bad,
Oh,
was the
West.
founder of noted sports memorabilia site Mr. Man Cave, which he claimed to have sold more than 4 million counterfeit items, surpassing 350 million in sales in a one Jesus, 12,000 word or 1,200 word face, which I read. That shit was crazy. He was like, fuck it, I'm telling on. Rod did it, Gamma did it. They both did it. Gamma did all this, and then Rod did this, and then did himself. Hours after Lemieux published the post, Westfield police confirmed that he committed blah 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 by way of self-inflicted blah blah blah. So if you read those things, I just don't want you to get hit, Rod. You know what I mean? For me saying something on here, and they think that we're talking about that. But nah, he came out in the post and was like, "You got Tom Brady's autograph?" He's like, "You got Patrick Mahomes' autograph?" He's like, just naming people. He's like, "Yeah, I probably signed it. It's probably mine." And he's just like, any one of these companies that have a, like the hologram and shit, like CGC type,
Yeah.
they give us the thing with a hologram. You see that slab, you think it's real. How do you know homeboy from here wasn't doing slabs? Or how do you know there isn't a guy out there doing slabs? Because this dude just said he made 350 million and offed himself. He literally said they just showed up to my house with flatbed, like the big 18-wheeler trucks. The feds showed up with the trucks, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm done." He made the post and was like, I'm cooked. I know it's over. The run is done. He's like, but you're all poisoned. He just he said Panini, TriStar, Fanatics. He's like, I
Wow.
poisoned you all. He's like, I brought you all to your knees, and then offed himself. And he's like, that's what it was about. He was like, it was literally just to let you know I could shut you down. I could make sure your well is dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Well, see,
that's
you
what I
brought
did
that
this
up.
for.
Then what is it like? All right, so we send the books out to get graded, right? And then some people be like, "Well, I know this book is going to come back at a very high grade. There's nothing
Yep.
wrong with it." And then next thing you know, that book is a lower grade than what you
How do we
expected.
know that's our book?
And that's
Right.
what I'm going to get to. Who's to say they didn't? Like, this is a clean copy of RoboCop. All right, to me that could be a 9.8. I mean, right now this is clean. There's nothing wrong with
To
it.
everybody, and then it's subjective.
And
So
then
why
it
am I
comes back
supposed to
to
believe what that guy
9
thinks?
or something. So who's to say, who didn't replace, swapped it out? Because when it
There's
comes to
that.
Hot Wheels, I saw somewhere where
They know there's no way you could prove it, period.
Yeah.
that's true. So someone took a Hot Wheel and they took the nail polish remover and they rub it behind here so the case can loosen up without damaging
Okay.
it. They'll replace the car and
Yeah.
put a fake one in it.
I see
And
that
next
shit
thing
with
you
toys.
know,
Yeah.
someone that's probably new and collecting next thing just got robbed.
The
Someone
worst
with
is
a
when you
big
go to
car.
buy them and that's what's in you find the package of the figure you want and you pick it up and it's like, dude, this ain't even from the same line. Like, how did they fall for this?
Yeah.
It's like a wrestling figure in a Marvel Legends case, and it's like, dude, how did you fall for Hulk Hogan, a Human Torch? Like, where did you go to school? Like,
Now,
it
I
happens,
got
all the time.
action figures that say that I have a Batman that says Nightwing on it, or it was the opposite, Nightwing.
That's an
that says
error though.
Batman.
Sometimes that could be an error, but if
Exactly.
you know the shit is returned and you know, like,
Yeah.
this ain't even the same figure from the same line, like, come on. And Target will hit you. Like, nowadays, you don't even find nothing really if you go to Target. Everything's online. That's where they also
Yeah.
kill toy collecting. Yo, what is the special breed of asshole? I don't know if you see these people, Rod. I know Gamma must if he does toys. He's gonna be able to tell me he's seen this. When you walk into the aisle and the one hot figure is there, and it's the only thing on the shelf, it's the only one left. It's just basically the one in the case that's worth something. And dude didn't buy it. He picked it up and went to the corner of it and bent it and put it back on the shelf. So
He's-
me, who's like all my toys are in box. Like
Yeah.
I'm hooked on, like you said, the nostalgia from being a kid and all
Yeah.
my toys getting thrown in the garbage. I got my own fucking Toys R Us. I'll put up a room that'll shut Toys R Us down. Like Toys R Us will be jealous of me. So it's like I collect mint on card. I don't open very much. Like I have a wave or two that are open, so I have some cool open ones, and then the rest are mint on card. So you don't know how many figures, bro, over the year. You probably do. You walk in and it's like, ooh, that's the one I've been. Oh, I don't even want him now because he's destroyed. And it's like I don't know where they get off, like, or what the thing that the endorphin that they get in their brain that's like, let me damage this so the dude who wants to buy it can't buy it. It's like,
That's
dude, I'm
exactly
not gonna
why.
flip it.
Yeah, so that,
Yeah, but
and
it's like
you
I'm
seen
not
that
gonna
happen?
all the
Yeah.
time,
Oh
all the
wow.
time. It's disgusting, and it like you'll start. I'll
It's
yell in the and right in the fucking aisle. I'll
or
start
they're
bitching
just
at the
vindictive
employees.
because they can't have it.
Like they don't have money to buy it, whatever it is. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
so it's
Wow.
people
I
destroyed.
out there.
haven't not seen that. I have not seen that.
Star Wars, it was bad. Like back when the 3 5 inch figures with the bubble, dudes would just walk right up to the bubble, squish the bubble, dog ear the top of the card, and it's like
Or they'll do it. What about punched and unpunched?
they'll punch all the holes, yeah, on purpose. Yeah.
They're talking. You know what we're talking about, Rob?
The punch tabs, right?
Yeah, the punch tab.
Yeah.
What
Well,
some
I'm
of
sure, yeah,
them?
he gets the same thing. If he gets a case untouched, they're all unpunched. Yeah, he sees it.
Yeah,
Yeah. My wife be like, why is so? It's like, don't touch it. Just leave it alone. There's collectors that's what they want. It's supposed that's complete, you know.
unpunched. Yeah,
And she's like, oh, okay. I ran into a couple stuff like that where they were just you could
Or
tell
you
it
find
was
out
a
that the
collector and
manager
they just left them
backdoors
to the
everything.
side.
backdoors everything.
Yeah, like, dude, I live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
well, I live
yeah.
in the hood. I don't live in fucking Compton, but I live in Springfield, which is pretty fucked up. If you look up Springfield, Mass, it's not great. Bless you, Rob.
Yeah.
So it's
God
like
bless.
we would hit that store at like 9:30 p.m., 9:45, like right when they start bringing pallets out. Because we'd be like, after me and my wife were really serious, like hunting legends for a while, we wouldn't find shit. And so we would have to start catching the case on the pallet to get to the figures. So one day my wife goes in before work, and it's probably like 7 in the morning, and she catches the lady who's the manager of the toy aisle or whatever, and she's like, "Yo, why is there never nothing up here?" And the lady just blatantly told her, she's like, "Oh, this dude calls me once a week, and I just give him everything." And it's like, what? Like, well, what about us? And she's like, like tough shit. You know what I mean? Like this dude got the plug. He got to me first. He gives me the money. That's it. She didn't even tell me like what the number was or if I could beat it so I could have the fit. It was She was just like, nah, you're hit. You ain't get shit. And it was like,
Wow.
damn. Like that's their hustle at Walmart. I work in the Walmart toy aisle. I'm the man now. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
almost kind of how that is. I do be the guy sometimes. Sometimes I don't be the guy though.
So
Sometimes it's
let me
still
ask you
me.
guys a question. I'm interested to know what you guys think about some of the stories in some of these titles that are coming out now. Are they quality or not quality?
For Marvel,
Yeah, mainly Marvel.
Marvel's all I've done reading, so it's like Marvel's hit or miss. Like certain things are good. I've been the same way since probably I was a little
Indies
older
are
than my
hot though.
daughter.
I love the indies though right now.
You like the
I
indies?
don't want to
Okay.
be forced anything, bro. I don't want nothing
I know what
forced.
you mean. I know what you mean, and I'm right there with you.
And even being like I said, like I grew up in the neighborhood I grew up with. So
That's right.
I sound like how I sound. My neighbor, he's 100% Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? His dad is from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
If he comes to my house and answers my phone and Rod called here, Rod would be like, "Oh shit, it's Spider." And it's like,
Yeah.
no, that's Nino from across the street, but he
Yeah.
sounds just like me. And the same thing if Dre came from up the block and Dre picked up the phone, Rod would be like, "Yo, Spider," and he'd be like, "No, it's Dre." Same thing with my cousin Louie. It goes on that you'd hear our voices and go, "Yo, do
Yeah.
any of you sound fucking?" And we're all different nationalities. We all look different, but we all talk very genuinely to our neighborhood. What I can't stand is Dan Slott jumping into ASM and going, okay, I'm gonna write for Harlem. And it's like, dude, do you have friends in Harlem? Because if you don't, please don't write about the people in Harlem because you sound crazy. And like every time you're writing the dialogue for the people in Harlem, it sounds fucking insane. Like stay with Peter and Queens. You know what I mean? Stay with the
Right.
white people in Queens that you understand. It, do not write dialogue or do some studying. You know what I mean? Like don't be fucking lazy. Like go out and go to the city you're gonna write about or go to the town
Talk
and
to the people.
see how they talk and don't stop using 10-year-old dialogue, bro. And it's like you're just now or doing that where it's like, oh, this is cool on TikTok. I'm gonna write it into my book. So now when I read this story 20 years from now, I'm gonna exactly know when it's from because I'm gonna go, oh, this is from fucking TikTok creators and influencers and people I can't fucking stand. And it's like, I get it's a part of our lives, but comic books are escapism, and I deal with this shit every day. I don't want to see it in my comic book. I don't want to see everything in Spider-Man now is related to social media and some website they're launching and all that. That shit's kind of corny to me. Like,
I
and
want to read about
of course,
Spider-Man, dude. I don't want to read
yeah,
about your
about
agenda.
his new camera that he just got from J. Jonah Jameson hooked up to his belt buckle so they can watch fights on the internet. It's like,
I
dude,
was
this is the
like,
most boring shit I've ever read.
I was reading it, like I'm
And it's a
reading
whole
Miles
story, like
Morales.
6-issue arc. It's like, what the fuck? We got to talk about this for 6 issues, not 6 pages.
Right.
Like Miles Morales is good, but I like the characters behind it. Like they don't talk about the character Shift, and I
You
think
like
I
the
like
background.
seeing Shift in school, just being covering up for Miles that he's not there. I like that now. Uh, I like Bendis on it. I mentioned this before, like Bendis, and they had Saladin Hamed, and now they had someone else now. I forget his name is Ziegler, and I don't know. It's so two different writers, and I just can't really get into his writing. Not like the Bendis or Ahmed. So
Bendis wrote a great Superman back in 2018 for sure.
Was the
his
Bendis Superman good? I'm not being.
oh yeah,
2018.
that's how I really got back
Largest
into
bastard.
comics. I was reading the Bendis, and I was like, man, it was just good to read. And
Bendis was my guy. That is the same thing me and Rob were talking about. I got back into comics because of fucking Bendis. He was like
yeah,
knocking them out of the park one at, and
Yeah.
then he did what I just said I hate. He got to what was it like over 100 issues he wrote. He
yeah, it
beat
was something
Stan
wrong.
Lee's. He
Yeah,
beat Stan Lee's record, whatever it was, and then he decided I'm gonna make Spider-Man a Puerto Rican black dude, and I'm like, what? And it wasn't because of what he. It was because I said, I'm like, wait a minute, did you just go and pick New York and go, all right, what are the other two races that aren't white? Okay, we're gonna make that Spider-Man, and it's gonna be my Spider-Man, and it's gonna replace Peter Parker. And I was like, that was the cheapest move I ever seen in my life from somebody that I respected as a writer. I was like, dude, did you? Because of course it's gonna sell. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't believe he. And then they like, I'm like, you're gonna kill off Peter Parker to make your own spot after you just beats it. Just he seemed like he became a supervillain. Like I'm like, what are you doing, Bendis? Like, how does this make any sense? And it
Yeah.
seemed like I started like he was self-serving himself. And then anytime I would see Miles Morales away from him, I liked the character, and I was like, oh, he's dope, he's cool. But it was like with Bendis, I felt weird. I felt like he created him to be like his version, like fuck Stan Lee, I'm Stan Lee now. And I was just like, ooh, this is kind of creepy feeling. Like I didn't like it. And
yeah.
it
So
felt
I
forced.
got
Like
back into it. I was like, I picked up Ultimate Spider-Man. I was like, man, this is just it was just
I want to know
fun
how
to
many black and
read.
Puerto Rican kids Bendis knows. Because I
I
got
don't
black and
know,
Puerto
I'll
but
be
Rican
honest
cousins.
with you. I don't read Miles.
and that I've been on it since for
I
quite
see
some
him
time.
in any other tie-in he's in. Like if he has a
I have
tie-in,
nothing
I'll
against it. I
read it.
just don't.
Yeah.
He never. Do I have an Ultimate Fallout 4? Yeah. Do I have a run that I could say, oh yeah, this Miles Morales run was freaking great. Ultimate Spider-Man was great. Nope.
No,
It
I
don't
mean
interest me.
he's in storylines that I read, but I have to go through and reread all of, and it's so much
Yeah.
of it, and his backstory is already like convoluted because he was created the way he was created, and then brought over into the 616 so we can
Right.
make sure we capitalize the most on this character we possibly. And then I feel like, all right, you're force feeding me. I don't like this shit.
Does
And
everybody like him because he's a new Spider-Man?
that's what I'm saying. And
Yeah, I
because
think
he's the
so.
easily likable Spider-Man for New York. Because if there's how many Puerto Rican and black neighborhoods
Yeah,
are there in New York? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
how
yeah.
many? Like how is that not relatable? And then it's like, what do they want more than anything? Obviously, why do you keep writing these minority characters? You obviously want minorities to read comics, I would assume.
Well,
So
that's an
that just
untapped
seemed like
market.
it seemed like with Miles, they were trying hard to tap that market, and it didn't seem genuine because Brian Michael Bendis don't look like he's from fucking New York in the hood. And
Yeah,
it's
what do
Yeah,
like,
you
but
know
I
about
saw
him?
pictures of him. I don't know. He's got pictures of his family, and I don't know if these pictures are accurate. But he's got a bunch of looks like black kids. So I don't know if they adopted. So
I don't know his
and
life
I've
story
never
either.
questioned it. I just feel like, well, he's just got a big family with different colored skins. I don't know. You know, just that's the way I took it. You know what I mean?
It could
I
be.
think the Black Panther shit was dope when Christopher Priest did it. I think it was dope when Reggie Hudlin did it. Because it's like, dude,
But there's
come
so
on,
many
Reggie
characters
Hudlin
that we don't see in movies. You
did Kid and
know?
Play. Like we all watched House Party. That dialogue is fucking good. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with House Party. The House Party hits. You know what I mean? At least the first one, the first two. So it's like
That's true.
I'll read all that shit.
Yeah, very
Would,
true.
would he be more of a believable character if his name was Ramon?
No, because he had to be Miles, like an old black man, like Miles Davis. That right there should show you Brian Michael Bendis's creative palette. He went with Miles and Morales. You know how many Moraleses I went to school with? Plenty.
Yeah, a lot.
So I'm assuming he went to one or went to school with one and was just like pick, put them together. It's MM name. Then you even did that shit. The Stan Lee. That's the old Stan Lee trick. Use the same initials for the first and last name, and it was just like you can't recreate Spider-Man, bro. It just felt so underhanded. I
Yeah,
wasn't. And then he went to DC, and I was like,
Peter
oh,
Parker,
good riddance, bro.
Miles Morales.
Yeah, it's like, but
Big
everybody, Reed
difference.
Richards, Sue Storm, everybody was that when Stan was. So it was like, dude, come on, man. Like, you already beat Stan's record. You don't have to replace Peter too. That shit was just weird. But like I said, anytime I seen him,
Marcos Morales.
Marcos Morales, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I mean, Miles Morales got a nice ring to it. I mean, Marco Morales. I'm thinking about Marco's Pizza if I hear that.
I like
What's
Marco.
homeboy's name? And I'm trying to think of M names on the Knicks. Mikhail Bridges. Yeah, Mikhail Morales. There you go. But
The
even that
stories
sounds like a
too, man.
Russian dude.
The story is kind of like
Isn't it choppy? Like it's all over the place. Like it doesn't make very much sense. And they just wanted to get him into the 616 and put him with the rest of. It's like you
and the
created a
stories.
character to
I'll
kill a
say it. There's a
character.
lot of
Just
things,
put him with the character.
right? And the stories suck, but oh, it's Morales, and we're gonna go ahead and put him on a pedestal, and then everybody buys into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he's just like this great new freaking character. I mean,
I
I guess
don't
it's
like I
my
said, I don't
opinion.
hate on him at all.
No.
He's another I see him a lot like I seen Venom. Like being
Mhm.
a kid, I really didn't like fucking Venom.
Oh, Dylan.
I didn't. Oh, I hated Venom because he was Todd McFarlane. It wasn't about Venom. Venom, I have no problem with Venom. I collect the hell out of Venom books.
Oh,
I like
I
the
read it.
character.
I do.
I
I
don't
read
like
it.
Todd McFarlane. That's what happens. Like Todd
I thought I was the
McFarlane,
only one, but
he just, bro, come on, man. Like you went and left Spider-Man to go do Spawn and just drew Spider-Man in a black costume with a cape.
yeah.
I must have been the only one who seen that, but I seen that. That's as a kid. I seen this is Spider-Man with a cape. This is the dude who was just drawing Spider-Man, and he just said, "Fuck it, I'll go draw Hell Spider-Man with a cape." And I was just not impressed, and I felt like he ditched Spider-Man. I was like, "Well, Man, I don't like McFarlane then. You know what I mean? And Venom was just his character, kind of, and I kind of dug it a little more when Eric Larson came around and did his thing, but it took years for me to like come around to Venom at all.
The
Where I
art's
thought,
sick,
like the way
man.
you're talking about Miles right now, I felt a lot towards Venom. Like, oh, you like Venom? Yeah, fuck you. I didn't like you as a collector. Like if you came around like, ooh, Venom's my favorite, I'm like, yeah, you're a fly by night fan. Like you probably don't know shit about
Right.
comics. Like that's literally how I felt. Like it, especially people with the Venom t-shirts and shit. I'm like, oh God, you're the worst. Like you really,
Yeah, I'm
you
not a
really
Venom
think you
person.
know
I
something?
mean, I like the action figures and stuff like that, but I'm
Yeah,
not a
that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
But that's how Miles has come around, kind of almost to be Venom, or he's starting to be, where it's like he's a supporting character for Spider-Man.
So really quick, I'm going to take 90 degrees right here, and we're going to stay on Venom. How do you think he's going to be introduced into the Marvel universe?
In the movies, Secret Wars.
How? No, I'm sorry. As far as the symbiote goes,
Oh, I think it's going to be the one from the end of the movie, from
That's
the
what
end of the
I'm
Venom
thinking. Yeah,
movie.
the end of the movie.
Yeah, they'll have whatever was left over that was part of that suit that we see at the end of the movie. I have a feeling that's going to be Peter's universe, Tom Holland. You know what I mean? However
I
that
think
works.
me and my buddies were having a discussion about this, and I think it's going to be and I may be wrong. Some people may disagree with me. I think it's going to be a crescendo scene where Peter's beaten on the battlefield of possibly Secret Wars somewhere, and that cockroach is going to find him and transfer the symbiote.
Oh crap! I forgot about that.
Okay. No, well, that's what I was just saying. The one at the end of the movie. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The one at the end of Venom is still there, and I have a feeling, like he just said, they're gonna make sure that thing finds Peter.
That cockroach is going to find Peter in the battle, and that's the first time we're going to see Peter don the black suit for Secret Wars.
I have to see what I said to my boy. Because this is one of my friends who he gets mad at me because I don't do a big Marvel Cinematic Universe podcast, and he's a fucking fan more than I am of the whole universe. And he's like, usually he'll ask me, he's been asking me shit since Xbox 360, like what's gonna happen, and I'll go, this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, this can't happen because they've already done this, so this can happen. And then generally he's like, God damn, you're right. To the point that he hit me up during Thunderbolts. Like I was live with Jiggs. I was with Jiggs and BLC. And I'm like, did you guys see Thunderbolts yet? And they're like, nah. So I couldn't really say nothing. And I was like, ah, shit. Because my boy texted me from the movie theater and he's like, yo, you called the fucking, the end of the movie. And I was like, I did? What did I say? And I didn't even remember what I said. And he's like, I can't tell you or I'll spoil the whole damn movie. He's like, it's the end of the movie. He's like, you got to see it. And so it's then when I seen that shit, it was the whole thing about them having to be in the new Avengers team. And all. So I'm like, dude, how can you go into the Avengers Doomsday and the Avengers Secret Wars with no Avengers? There is literally no Avengers team. I've even asked people, like, go ahead, tell me who the Avengers are. And they start naming people, and I'm like, no, never been an Avenger, never was an Avenger. And they're like, well, what about this guy? And what about, and it's like, he's not an Avenger. And I'm like, they need the Avengers to be in the Avengers, or it doesn't make. So that's really where I think we get the dark Avengers already. Like, I think you're already going to get Cap will be back, Iron Man, which is Doom. You'll get like the dark versions of characters in those movies, I assume.
I heard that they are going to bring Cap back, but he's going to be Captain Hydra.
Yeah, we've definitely heard those rumors. It's just, what will we actually see?
Right. You can't get good Cap back. I mean, if he's dead, you can't get good Cap. Well,
there's a rumor
the Corbett has to come into play somewhere.
The 60s, they have to go back to get him while he's young because he's hiding in the 60s. So there's that.
It could be that too.
It's
comic. They could do anything they want.
I've been meaning to get to it, Goo. Holy shit, man. Hold on.
What's that?
Thank you so much for being my friends.
Hold on. I'll give you another one, Goo. Damn it.
He's pissed.
Oh, he got the Transformers.
And from Gamma, let's
Breaking Comics and Collectibles is sponsored by The Wizard. Gamma Rays Comics Clean and Press Services. All pressing service gets 20% off each book when you mention Rod Sent Me. Contact through Instagram DM and set up service and further details. And remember, clean, press, and enjoy.
there you go, guys. I don't like to intro people talking to Goo. You was there, man. You was there. That's why I dropped the link. I was like, he's gonna get mad at me. I always give you a shout out. I'll give you a shout out when the show started. You wasn't here,
I
man.
always get shout outs, so he's acting like nobody loves him. Come on. Agu's, man. He's forever in the community. He knows that.
Yeah.
Yo, so this is right after Sony reports that they're scrapping Null and all their bullshit, right?
Yeah, I heard they're doing something.
So he hits me up. He asked me about that. I hit him back with that headline was obviously coming, that Sony can't keep doing this. And then I kind of tell him what I feel as, because you know Sony, how much do you know about the music industry? A little bit? A lot?
Me directly?
Yeah.
A little bit.
So do you know like the rumors of Michael Jackson was killed? Like,
Oh yeah.
Do you know why?
I heard multiple, but I don't know.
Because he was the owner of the publishing company that owned over 500 million songs. His partner, 50/50, was Sony. Sony likes to own the rights to shit. They don't like to do anything. They like to own the rights to shit. So just if you go based on what happened with Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson saying to people he works with, like people like Rodney Jerkins and other producers, and going, they just don't like me because I'm the fucking man. That don't sound like Michael Jackson you've ever heard talk on TV, but that's what he's told them, like, Sony ain't feeling me because of what I did. I'm the partner. I get half. And it's like 500 million songs. Like every song you've ever fucking heard of, he owned the publishing or half of the publishing to. Until he died and his estate sold it back to Sony. So it's like, this is a company that like breeds on give me IP. They got their hands on Spider-Man, bro. They ain't letting that shit go. At least that's how I feel. They're gonna hold into that thing until they can never let it go. So I'm like, what I feel needs to happen in Secret Wars is Tom Holland needs to go. Wipe him off the fucking board. Take him out. If Sony wants him, keep him. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Tom Holland is now dead. There is no Tom Holland. There is no Spider-Man. Spider-Man is gone. Goodbye. And that might seem crazy right now to hear that. But did we have Fantastic Four? No. Did we have fucking X-Men? No. And when we didn't have them in the MCU, did you see X-Men underoos? Did you see Fantastic Four fucking pajamas? No. Did you see coloring books of the Fantastic Four? No. Because Marvel knew if we bleed them to dry, to death, like just bleed them dry, make them fucking keep making their Fantastic Four movies, make another X-Men movie, you might make your money back. But you can't merchandise this motherfucker because all you own is the film rights. We own the merchandise rights and we ain't going to promote that shit. Not only are we going to do that, we're going to tell the people at the publishing division, cancel Fantastic Four, cancel all those X books. And people always wonder, why does X-Men keep getting canceled? Very simple. Keep a couple bucks going, keep the property going, get that shit off the shelves so nobody can fucking buy it. Because the shit was with Fox for so long. Look at it now. Once they got their shit back, you see the 300 X-Men titles are back on the shelf. It's the Fantastic Four got another series and another series and another series. It's a whole, they got their shit back. And I feel like that's what they need to do with Sony is just etch Spider-Man out, get rid of him, throw him over there with Craven and Morbius and all that shit that doesn't do very well, and see how well Spider-Man does.
Crapped off for that. I love Craven.
I didn't watch it.
My wife loved it.
But
I didn't watch it either.
I can't keep giving Sony my hours, man.
I'll tell you why I didn't watch it. I don't think Craven's that great of a freaking character. He sucks.
Well, I don't know too much about the character, so it was like it came in a perfect time.
Overrated.
It was just like,
I'll
all
say
right,
that.
cool. You know, I want to see
I'm
a
talking to friends.
movie on a character, and I got what I wanted. I don't need any crossover or anything. I
don't
wanted
think
to see
Craven
something on
sucks.
Craven. That's
He's
all.
overrated. That's it. I think he's overrated. I don't think he sucks.
Okay, let me go ahead and change. I think he's overrated.
Yeah, I don't. He has potential. You know what I mean? But like to be a movie, none of them do.
Standalone
like,
movie? I don't even know why they did that. It's like somebody
you
needed
watch
the
a
money.
standalone fucking Vulture movie, even with Michael Keaton.
I'm talking to friends.
Like I wouldn't.
I don't need it either. Yes.
This happy hour right here.
Come on, you
Yeah,
can jump
man,
on.
I don't know.
I think there's other things that they could have put their money into rather than that character. I think Morbius could have been better if it was written
I
by
think
somebody
Sony's
else.
inept, bro. I think Sony's not capable.
They were out of
making a
touch.
good movie. Maybe
So
the
how about
animated.
all right? So we
because
talk
Lord
about
and Miller's
movies that are kind
involved.
of crappy. So how about Green Lantern? And when that first dropped, that's the one with what's
Ryan
his
Reynolds.
face? Yeah, a lot of
I
people
mean, he
crapped
hates
on
it.
that.
He hates it, and he was Green Lantern. So I got to.
I think I remember a lot saying to myself,
If
"What the heck did
everybody
I
loves
watch?"
my album and I hate it, I still hate it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody can tell
Yeah.
me my album was great. If I don't like it, I still don't like it, bro. That's just me as an artist. You know what I mean? So I can see him being the same way. Like I kind of watched Green Lantern a little bit, but all them fucking DC movies never connected with me, man. Like they couldn't like hold me. They were trying to be dark. They were trying to be grand in scope at the same time, and it's like.
Here, come here, bring it here.
Pick one or the other. You know what I mean? Like make a big movie where this is going to eventually be the JLA, or make your dark movies. Like stop trying to do both, and it just doesn't pull me in at all. And then I don't end up liking any of your movies. Even the Batman movies were like good. They like everybody thinks they're epic, all time greatest movies ever, and I'm like they were good. I wouldn't even give them great. You know what I mean?
You mean like George Clooney Batman?
No, like Christian Bale. Like those were good movies.
Oh, Christopher Nolan, yeah.
Yeah, those were good Batman movies. Great? No. Like I still
like
don't
watching
think
it.
we've seen a great Batman.
Those movies are movies that I would go, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put that on in the background.
Yeah.
Because it's just
like,
good.
Am I gonna like be like, oh my God, if I never seen the Christopher Nolan Batmans, no, I could have lived without them. They wouldn't have done nothing for my life. You know what I mean? Like
Well, my wife saw Michael Keaton Batman.
Michael Keaton Batman, I might feel differently. Like if I never got to see Michael Keaton Batman, my life might be fucking.
My wife was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, "That's a movie." I said, "You don't understand how important."
It was a great time.
I said,
that was a whole different event. Yeah, that was like a thing. Like you said, that was a different time, bro. That was an event. You had everything, the commercials,
Well, see, she likes Ledger, you know, and I'm like, I love that movie. I love him as a Joker, but I still go back to Michael Keaton. To me, that
they
movie,
hit us from every angle with that marketing. You were like the Topps cards. There was everything was just right there, like Batman. Bro, you go to the fucking barber shop in the window, you know how you have the poster in the window with the haircuts? We'll have the bat signal, like you want this shit shaved in your head. That was at the barber shop. Like
didn't McDonald's
your neighborhood when Batman dropped in the 80s, they sell the t-shirts and they sell the
bootleggers had the t-shirts. The pendants with the leather thing and the black and yellow. Yes. Hell yes.
Yo, my
didn't
wife
McDonald's have the glasses too?
Yes, they did. I gotta show her pictures.
They had everything like that. There was just an all-out blitz, man. They came.
It was wild, man.
Batman was the shit. If they would have known then what we know now, like sneakerheads, yo, Batman was rocking the Jordan 6. Yeah. In that movie, nobody knew because they were all blacked out and made into the boot. You know what I mean? So nobody. But if you look at the boot and you look close, you're like, oh shit, that's a Jordan 6. Hey, they had one more. They
Brian
missed another.
Is a big Spider-Man fan, so any Spider-Man.
They missed the collab right there. You know what I mean? Like they could have hit Batman and Jordan right there. They could have been like, and just think of that Nike commercial back then with Jordan getting crossed up by Michael Keaton or some shit. Like we'd still be watching that commercial. It should have like 80 billion plays on YouTube. People be like, "Yo, the Batman and Jordan commercial." That shit could have went even further than it did.
You know what one thing that I heard about for Secret Wars, and everything's up for, everything can be called speculation at this point, but they said that there's also going to be a lot of one-off characters.
I believe that, yeah. Like
and
we've been waiting for it forever, and we're going to get real quick, like a one-shot.
Being that, if it's going to start out in Avengers Doomsday, and they're going to be X-Men there and stuff like that, and it's going to carry over into Secret Wars. If there is a one-off character that I really hope to see, because I like Spider-Man, is Firestar.
Wow, I just came across that book.
Was slightly rumored. Have they ever confirmed who this girl's playing?
No, and it would be nice to see Spider-Man and his amazing friends with Iceman, and then you get Firestar and Peter Parker. That would be pretty cool.
Firestar, that's that'll be something. I think people will start losing the shits of the Firestar.
Sadie Sink, that's who it was.
Sadie Sink. Yeah, see, that's what I thought of.
She had rumors to be that, but I'm like, I don't think we've confirmed like who she is. And then they said she was supposed to be Mayday from another universe. Then it was Mary Jane from another universe.
I saw that and I was like, Mary Jane, that would be too complicated of an explanation.
I can see like the Mayday thing, because it's like they're around the same age, and it'd be like Back to the Future. It'd be like Peter dealing with his daughter in the future, and she's the same age as him, kind of thing. Like, oh, get the fuck out of here! Like that, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, I'm already dealing with a 9-year-old. I don't want to deal with her fucking my age in the future. Like, no, get out of here.
Could be.
And that's almost, well, that's not going to happen. So it's just like, that is Back to the Future. It's like he went back and seen his mom when they were both teenagers. It's just
another thing
she would be the Marty McFly. She would be going back and seeing her dad.
Another thing that I hope they really do right is they do Bruce Banner some justice in this one, because since
I'm sick of him getting wasted. Yeah, I feel you.
Thank you. And I really do think that they dropped the ball on that one. It was such a kick in my balls when I saw him jump out of the mountain, where they paid homage to this. I think it was Secret Wars #4 with Ant-Man, where he was lifting the mountain on the cover, and he came out with a freaking limp arm. And I'm like, you gotta be freaking, you can't do that to freaking Bruce Banner when you're gonna sit here and tout how he's pretty much the strongest one there is. You're gonna do something like that, write him like that. He's still recovering with a freaking limp.
Like right. The Hollywood directors being the comic book writers and doing shit that just to us feels so wrong. It's like it doesn't like that. That's not what we're used to. And then they want to tell us, well, that wouldn't play well on screen. And it's like, how do you know? You didn't do it.
You didn't even freaking read a damn comic book. I bet you just sitting here and freaking catch a paycheck.
You probably skimmed a trade or an app on the fucking set and went over it a little bit and took a peek. It's like, all right. I don't know if you've seen last week, James Gunn was basically just called out the Infinity Stones. It was like, yeah, I came up with that in 3 minutes.
I heard it. I knew he was going.
So it kind of just basically makes us all look like fucking fools. Anybody who's ever, like you said, speculated on what's going to happen or what they plan to do with it. He literally said, I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do with these things. So they told me I had to use them. I went in the room, and 3 minutes later, boom, there's your story. And it's like, damn, so this really had no plan until then, and then this had it. That's Disney, though. They should have never let dude go. They should have never let him go at all. I don't know how Superman is. I haven't seen it. I know what I'm talking about it. But I know letting that dude leave the Marvel fucking team was no. Don't do that. That's like letting a good free agent leave your team. It's like, he should retire with the jersey on.
I will say this with Superman. I tried watching it on Fire Stick the other day, and there isn't enough good version out there or server out there to. I'm watching it faster than whatever server it's coming from can supply it to me. So it's like stopping. But I got to the point where, and I think it's been all over YouTube where Lois is interviewing Superman.
Well, that's in the
As
trailer. Yeah, there can't possibly be a spoiler. They showed it to us.
Right. And I don't know what it was, but that whole dialogue between her and him, it just pissed me off, man. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this movie if that's the way their relationship is, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
It's a good movie. JoJo, welcome
That's
to the
JoJo,
show.
JoJo?
I don't know. JoJo's part of which movie really did a number to okay, some of the Marvels, the best Marvel characters.
I don't
Black
disagree.
Bolt,
I
Mr.
wasn't happy
Fantastic,
with that
etc.
scene. But...
Pussify. I know what he's saying. He said it did a number to pussify some of the
I'll
best
say
Marvel
this.
characters.
I wasn't
Black Bolt,
happy with
Mr.
the
Fantastic.
scene.
I 100% agree. They did not do the Illuminati correctly, and that pissed me off because.
Can we say that it was to make her look powerful? Really? It was because to this point, like the closest we got was when she rolls up and looks at Thanos like, "Oh, this is your ass." And
she would destroy Thanos anyway.
Dude, in Endgame, when that happened, that was worth. That was like earned. You know what I mean? Like, oh, if she would have fucked Thanos up, it would have been like, yes. But instead of doing that, they had her beat the shit out of Black Bolt and fucking other heroes, and it's like, no, you fucked up. You could have had her beat up Thanos, and we all would have popped like wrestling. Like, what did you do? And it's like, so it's like, I agree. Yes, they did that, but I also feel like they did that because they knew we're gonna get them characters again anyway. They're
in
like,
some form.
Yeah, in some form, shape. They're like, here, this is a throwaway version of them characters. It's to the point now that I'm almost wondering if that is one of the places we'll see. You know what I mean? That place specifically, that timeline will play something to do with Secret Wars. Because how could it not? Those people were very important people, and they had very key people there. There was the superior Iron Man shit was going on there for sure. They had the missing seat going on the panel, which they say is, nope, it was an accident.
When she destroyed Professor Xavier, my heart felt
that was
had a
Oh my God, yeah.
through it. I was like, no.
But they have to make her bad
Powerful.
so they can make her good again. You know what I mean? She's literally doing the John Cena thing right now. She's making the fans hate her so she can turn.
And I love that. I love what they're doing with John Cena right now too.
Yeah, so you know they're gonna do the same thing with her. It's fucking Wanda, man. Everybody loves Wanda. They ain't gonna leave her the bad.
She's gonna come back.
Two kids. Yeah, she's got two twins. The twins gotta come find her, go get mommy, bring mommy back, and mommy's gonna come fuck shit up. It's gonna happen. It'll be in Secret Wars, but
they gotta make everything right.
Yep. Oh, I feel like if we're all lucky enough to get to Secret Wars, bro, we're gonna see
mommy's iPad.
Shit. You know what I mean, dude? We've seen Endgame, and being in the theater for Endgame, I remember literally feeling like, damn, I'm seeing like the this is it. This is like the movie of all movies ever in movies. Like shit, I'm in the movie theater watching this bitch. Like, hell yeah, this is crazy. And I ain't had that feeling since maybe Lord of the Rings, where I was like,
oh dude, I went to midnight showing of the Return of the King.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the first one. I'm talking about Fellowship. I'm talking about, dude, after walking out of Return of the King, I remember my exact quote was Peter Jackson just took George Lucas and wiped his ass with him. He was like, yeah, goodbye. You know what? I was like, damn, like that was after Return of the King. I was like, it's over. Like that's it. He let him know, like, I am the king of digital, not you. And I was like, and look what happened after that shit. He sold Star Wars to he really did. Like, he took him. He gave him the business with that one. Lord of the Rings was like, that was some shit. But the next one was Endgame, and I feel like Secret Wars, when we see that shit, is gonna be like, what did I just watch?
Yeah.
I let my dog out. I'm sorry.
You're good.
At least, dude, that's the expectation. Is that when I walk into that theater and I walk out, it's gonna be like I just seen the biggest experience I could have ever seen. Like, there's gonna be nothing else that's gonna beat this for like 20 fucking years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm hoping. And if it's
Well,
not
the
that,
one expectation that the one thing that we have going for us right now is that the Russo brothers are back.
but you seen the name Secret Invasion on that TV show.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't no Secret Invasion. When
It
I
was
got to
going.
explain to my friends, that's not Secret Invasion, bro. Like Secret Invasion was dope. That
I
was
can't
not
even
Secret
think of
Invasion.
I can't even think of something to call it. It was just hot garbage.
That was not Secret Invasion. It was not Secret Invasion. Should have been the name of the show. Because it's like they better not do that with
Disney
Secret
trash.
Wars. I'll tell you this. I told my boy this. I better not go in the fucking Secret Wars. And at the end, the payoff is I'm looking at digital Tony Stark versus digital, fucking Doctor
Yeah.
Doom, which is just Robert Downey Jr. on a green
Right.
screen looking at himself. That better not be the payoff. Like, do not do that because I'm going to fucking walk out of there disappointed. And I'm like, you could do that, but don't make that the payoff of Secret Wars because then that's like really corny.
They were talking about that. I heard on videos on YouTube, and again, it doesn't mean it's true
Yeah, it's just all whatever.
that this, well, for one thing, that it's not the Fantastic Four in that ship, that,
I've seen the scene, and I've heard the same speculation.
and then also that Robert Downey Jr. is not the Doctor Doom that we're gonna get. Everybody's expecting.
This is my speculation. And you read books, Rod reads books.
Mhm.
You guys know more than my friends who I'm talking to. But even they know where I say, and I'm like, all right, we have Pedro. We know Pedro is Pedro. We know why they cast Pedro and everything because it's Pedro.
Right.
The girls are going to come, dudes are going to watch it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Pedro's in there, and now you got Doom. Is cast as Robert Downey Jr. But then we got Secret Wars coming. And then after that, we got the reboot of the MCU. Supposedly, that's what we've been told. That's what we know. Man, whatever. How the fuck is Pedro Pascal going to be Reed Richards 20 years from now or 15 years from now? Come on, man. That's not going to happen. Robert Downey Jr. cannot be Doctor Doom 15 years from now. That ain't going to happen. But you're going to need these two characters that you're introducing in like the real end game, Secret Wars. And I'm wondering almost like if them two, and then they have the backstory together. You know what I mean? If you read the books or whatever and all that shit, like Doom always envies Reed, Reed and Doom are always at each other, like competing. That's not even been introduced yet, but we know it as comic fans. And then these two dudes are really close in age. And then look at the fucking rest of the Fantastic Four.
I think it's going to
Why
end
are
up
they so
involving,
young? Think about that though. Why did they cast young characters for the rest of the FF, but Reed is so old? Like they could stay. Like everybody else in the group, I feel like they could last for 5 Fantastic Four movies and they'd be fine in age.
I think
Pedro
it's
Pascal, he's gonna age out of that role real fast.
Yeah.
So I almost feel like they're both red herrings, bro. We're getting a new Doom and a new Reed.
You are.
Secret
I think
Wars
it's going to
or
end
right
up
there, like somewhere.
I think it's going to end up going. Their son's name's Nathaniel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's going to end up him taking the mantle.
Like they're just gonna skip right over and they're
Yeah.
gonna go to the fucking.
Yeah.
There's speculation where they're gonna try and put him in with the X-Men movies, and I'm like, I can
Nathaniel
see that
Richards.
because he's a mutant,
Yeah.
and they're already doing it with Kamala Khan. They're already doing that shit. Like they have her being the first mutant in the MCU, and it's like
Her powers
they're
are not
already
even tapped
changing.
yet.
They're not even changing nothing with Franklin. You know what I mean? Franklin already is one of the most powerful mutants ever born. So it's like technically throw him in there. Nathaniel is fucking Kang.
Yes.
That's what it was.
And
Nathaniel's Kang.
they were talking
So
about
it's like,
how
I don't know
Kang's
what
going
they're
to
gonna do with that.
They were talking about how Kang is coming back and he's going to have a part in the MCU
I
again.
feel like they're gonna do like a Lord of the Rings-esque scene, and we'll see like how all the orcs are there in the big battle, and we're gonna see Doctor Doom wipe all them bitches out real quick in a big like
And this may
wide
take
shot.
place. They may surprise us, and something like this may even take place at the beginning of a freaking movie.
Oh, that's exactly when I expect all that shit. I expect you see that Kang's shit,
And
The
everybody's like,
X-Men
"Whoa, what the
scene,
hell's going on?"
yeah, I expect we're gonna see Doom wipe out a bunch of shit and then start the movie. That's kind of what I'm expecting from Doomsday. Like we're gonna see Robert Downey Jr. do some shit we don't expect that character or that actor that we've been watching in this universe do, and then they're gonna go to the movie. Like kind of like how they had the weird cold open with the Avengers where it was Hawkeye on the thing, and the movie didn't really open until after that. But or like even the other one where it opens on the ship and they're already fighting. I
I
feel like
loved
we'll
how
get
they
something
did
like
that with the
Yeah.
I
Hawkeye
feel like
opening
we're gonna
scene.
get that. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna see Doom wipe some shit out, and then we probably won't see him again till the end of the movie, and then we'll be waiting a year to see him in Secret Wars.
If they want to do it right, if the Russo brothers are very in tune with what has happened since they've left, they really need to do some fan service with
You know
these.
the scenes from FF, right? Like it's already rumored from FF to have happened.
Yeah.
Like he shows up in FF.
Mhm.
So it's like we get him there. I'm assuming we get him at the beginning of Doomsday. We'll get him at the end of Doomsday for 5 minutes, and then we gotta go to Secret Wars. Like I feel like they're gonna hit us with the come on back. Like we ain't done yet. There's rumors that the end of Doomsday is Battle World, and I'm like, well, what's
Yeah.
Secret Wars gonna be? Like how if
I heard
Battle
that
World is
too.
in Doomsday, how the hell do you do Secret Wars and stuff?
I already spec'd on that over a year ago. I don't know how many Battle World issue number ones I got. I think I got like 2 nice minty copies.
Yeah.
I knew that
I'm
was coming.
like movie stuff with me in comics. I'm like I don't mind it, but I just don't fall into it because I'm like every character that you could fucking possibly spec on has pretty much been introduced. They've been in the movie 3 different times as 3 different actors, and people will go back and spec on that same book again, and they'll be like, "Oh shit, Gambit's gonna be in the Avengers movie," and it's like,
Oh,
and he was in
266.
Deadpool. You know what I mean? He's like,
266 was spec'd on.
Well, you
I was a
mentioned
child.
Firestar, so what if that happens? Can you imagine?
Yeah, that
everyone
book,
trying
that
to-
fucking cartoon, the NBC comic. It's got Green Goblin on the cover. It's an old one. It's like
Spider-Man and His
Spider-Man.
Amazing Friends number 1.
Yeah, the Amazing Friends number. I got it.
Yep. I
That
did
one,
too.
that book's gonna go fucking skyrocket because she's in the movie, and it's like, dude, come on, we were buying that book for $5,
It could be
$10.
it could be a
so,
one-off thing.
Yeah,
You know, but
I
if the
just don't
movie's
understand
badass,
the
hey,
hype. Or like Sweet Tooth. That's a good example. Like Sweet Tooth was on Netflix. That shit was good. I like
yeah,
it.
it was good.
That was good, really. I had to sit down and watch that.
But
Dude,
the book popped
you
and
want to
then
know
went down
something?
again.
You know who actually told me it was good before I even watched it myself? My stepmother.
Ah.
She was down here visiting, and she's like, "Have you watched that show, Sweet Tooth?" And I was like, "The show,
catch
Sweet
season
Tooth."
2.
I was like, "I didn't even know it was a show, but I know it was a comic book." She's like, "Oh yeah, you got to watch that show." And I watched the first season. It was really good.
Yeah. Well,
Huh.
I never read the comic. I just knew it was a comic. But
I knew about it because of the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I just always knew that cover. That cover's goofy. It's like when you see it, it's like the kid with the deer head. It's like, yeah, he looks funky. I wonder what that story's about.
Yeah.
It's like I like indies, so I'm not like I'm one who will buy a funky indie. So it's like, but I'm not a hype beast. Like, plus being a sneaker person, you're like, I fucking hate hype beasts. You know what I mean? That's like the worst shit in the world. Like somebody who's like, oh, this is cool. I want to be in on it. And it's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. You didn't know what this was 5 minutes ago. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, just because you heard it was cool, you want to be in, like, go away. So it's like, I'm the same way with my comics, too. It's like, yo, you like Swamp Thing your whole life? Love Swamp Thing. I don't care. You know what I mean? But like when the movie comes and everybody's a Swamp Thing fan, I'm like, man, get out of here, man. The one dude I know is the Swamp Thing fan. That's it. You know what I mean? Like that's how I usually am.
That
like,
was a disappointment when they canceled that freaking show.
Oh my god, yeah.
I said, you have a gem on your hand and you just freaking pull the plug on it? Are you kidding me?
I'm not bugging. Heather Locklear's from Swamp Thing, right?
Yeah, the second one.
Yeah, all right. So that's my childhood memories come into play. Like that's where Swamp Thing is for me. Heather Locklear. It's like Swamp Thing's a pimp. You know what
Have you watched the series have you watched the series that was in like 2019, 2000?
I have not.
Oh, when he fought the Rot?
Dude, just sit down, just
What's it
watch
on?
it tonight. Just
Watch
put
it
it
tonight.
on. Just
And
put
then
it
ask
on.
yourself, why did they cancel this freaking
Is
series?
it on HBO?
I
Like,
think
You
it's
get
on.
on Fire
rest of
Stick.
them?
Oh yeah,
I don't have a
alright,
Fire
yeah.
Stick. Yeah, I got
recommend-
every app though, so I'm good, bro. I'm
Yeah,
like,
if you can
whatever
find
app
it.
it's on, yeah, I'll find it.
Oh man,
I'm assuming it's Warner Brothers, ain't it? The Swamp Thing. So
I
it'll
don't
probably
know.
be Max,
it was
HBO Max.
no. I think it was DC. It was
No, it's
DC.
Oh, yeah, that's
DC.
Warner.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
was
That's
it
Warner,
from?
same
right.
company.
Oh man, it was so
I
good. And when
messed
it
up my
ended,
side.
it was like the biggest disappointment. It was just like you
You
got.
said it's the 2012
It's 2018,
somewhere around
2019, 2020, something like that.
Swamp Thing series
I
on
couldn't.
streaming.
I was like, oh my God, this was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
we're
on
not going to renew a
YouTube.
second season. I said, are you stupid?
You're right, 2019. That shit is on. Why is it not on Max? That's the question.
Ooh,
DC
it might be. I bet you,
Universe.
right there, I bet you it's a rights issue.
Yeah. That's
Warner
exactly.
Media began to phase out DC Universe in favor of HBO Max. Swamp Thing made the jump
Now I
to
want
the
to see it.
CW,
I'm gonna have to
which
put
aired
it
in
on
the
and watch it again.
Supernatural DC series first season on the broadcast. DC Universe as a streaming service was officially discontinued. So why the hell didn't it jump over? The Swamp Thing on Tubi.
There's a lot of things that aren't released because of rights issues.
It's not even rights issues. Here's some other fucked up shit. Like I was telling Rod last week, like
Well,
about scale payments and shit. Here's something else I found out, and this is foul shit because being an artist that make I don't want to be I'm an artist, being a rapper and fucking making beats for people that are rappers, you kind of don't make a lot of money. So it's like you kind of rely on the long game. When you find out the way Hollywood plays, bro, and it's like think of a show on HBO you used to watch, like I'm trying to think of one, The Corner, right?
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
That's gonna stay, right? That's gonna stay. That's gonna sit on Max all day long. Now go try to find, like I said, The Corner. See if The Corner's on there. It might not be.
Yeah.
The Corner is essentially the original thing that sparks The Wire. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
I'm
I
familiar
know
with.
that.
That
and
got
The
so much
Wire
more
is
attention.
yeah, and it's the same people, like same people behind it. But what they'll do is they'll take like
The
The
coroner.
Corner
Right
and they'll
there.
take it off and they'll take other shit off. And you'd think it would be a rights issue, and really what it is a pay issue. And they're like, well, damn, if Gamma turns this fucking show on tonight, we got to pay somebody. Take that shit off the streaming network. Because it's like, it doesn't have like enough value where it's like generating new subscribers. It ends up being a liability. Because it's like, oh shit, now if people see it, we're not really gaining any subs. We have to pay people royalties. And they'll take it off the cert. And it's like, that's fucking dirty chess like I've ever heard in my life. Like, that's what I signed my contract to do this work for you, was to get paid in royalties. And now they're like, we got to pay royalties? Take that off. And it's like, damn, like you said, curb your enthusiasm. It'll stay because people will go, yo, I watched this show, that shit, Larry David. That'll bring in a sub or two. That's a $10 a month. You know what I mean? Or a $15 a month. They don't mind doing that. Because these actors really only get paid pennies anyway. You know what I mean? Like, they don't get shit for these royalties. Like, we watched somebody the other day, they were talking about how much money he had, and I'm like, you're surprised? Like, he had no money. It was like the kid from like fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like Charlie himself. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, he gets
Like
modest
from the Gene
from
Wilder.
the original, from the Gene Wilder. Yeah, they were saying he gets like modest like $300 checks.
No
And they
more.
were saying like he's a teacher or some shit now, or like something like that. And everybody in the comments is like, well, his manager was fucked up. And I'm like, first of all, this movie was made way back in the day. Like, it's not now. And they're like, well, it still gets played. And it's like, yeah, he still gets paid. It's just pennies. And people never understood that shit. It's always been pennies. And this ain't the time where Charlie and the Chocolate Factory plays on a loop every 6 hours. So it's like, dude gets paid $300 when he gets paid. Don't hate on him. And it's like the whole comment section is just full of his business is fucked up and he don't know what he's doing. And it's like, no, I'm pretty sure he probably knew what he was doing and got paid and did what he. But the money.
You got to
that
remember, it was.
okay.
You can't think of it in terms of today's time and what you think is right. I mean, you're talking back
Exactly.
1972.
That's what I'm saying. That shit is old. That shit is not now. And the pay scales was different. The contracts were different. Like I said, I'm sure he got paid what he was supposed to
Yeah,
for then. But
for
now,
them.
yeah, maybe he should have done it, but that's what he gets. And people just think, but you're Charlie from Willy Wonka. You should be a billionaire. And it's like, nah, Charlie got a job. Charlie been working.
Licking the wallpaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally looking it up because it was like
Making
not
sure the
Smoky Bones,
snozberries tasted like snozberries.
Well, guys,
Peter Ostrom.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
that
to end
guy.
the show real soon because I gotta take the dog out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dog, you know how my dog is. It's already, yeah, it's 4. I'm just waiting for the wife to call me to let me know get dressed. I gotta go to the comic store. I said the comic store, the sneaker store. It's all the same for me.
Last week I was longer because the dog wasn't here. She didn't take the dog to the in-laws today. So
Your wife calls you to tell you to get dressed?
my dog, she starts looking at me, but I was hoping she'll take the dogs.
My dog don't call me to tell me to get dressed. My wife does. Yeah.
No, but yeah. So it's just like when she walked out the door, I was like, "You're not taking her today?" She goes, "No." I was like, "Okay." So I got a babysit today. So
All right.
Yeah. But yo, thanks for hanging out on your boy Rob. We got Gamma, Air Spider. Let the people know what you got going on, Air Spider. Then we go down to Gamma.
Bagging and boarding books. I'll be chilling with Rob when he has me on. BLC when he has me on, and I will be in somebody's chat tonight. That's about it.
There it is, man. Gamma, let them know if they don't know already.
If you don't know, you're gonna know right now. Clean and Pressing Books, man. You mentioned Rod's name. 20% off. Total service. Hit me up. DM, Instagram.
There it is, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe. Check out their channel. Everyone in the chat, thanks for hanging out. We're out of here. Enjoy your
Love you
weekend.
guys.
Stick around.